Ambition is critical.
So, Pad, now I'm showing you that you're not the only one that gets paid by Budo.
Yeah, nice.
Nice one. Yellow Cab's number one. If you need to go pick up some Frenchman from the airport, Yellow Cab's number one is the man to do the job.
My worrying thing is, like, picking up some fucking French mush in the car is a lot easier than what I do, and you seem to have a lot bigger wedge, which I'm not really fucking happy about.
If you want to pay, you've got to pay for the best. You know what I mean? You pay for what you get. He was a nice guy, as it happens.
Yeah.
He was genuine fucking nice guy. But I'm at Cardiff Airport, and I'm supposed to be picking up two guys, and Dino texts me. He said, right, there's only going to be one now, because the other one's not got over here because of passport problems on the other side.
What passport problems?
Right.
As in, you haven't fucking got a cunt.
Right, well, this is what I said. So I said, Dino, what have you got me into here?
Yeah.
Am I going to be chased out of Cardiff Airport by armed guards? Have you got a potential terrorist in the country?
This guy's living in the jungle in Cali. He got smuggled over under Westie's trousers.
Mehdi Ben Lakhdar and what was it? Mehdi
Ben.
Sadi.
Yeah, they definitely had dodgy names, yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Once he gets in this country, they ain't fucking going back to La Rochelle.
But do you know what I did?
100%.
He said to me, he's there on his own now. So I goes in, drives in the car, he rings me, see the guy. So I drive in the Cardiff Airport, so I don't have to pay for parking then. He rings me on the outside, we goes drives round. There's a black guy standing, because I don't know what this guy looks like, do I? There's a black guy standing in a bus stop on his own.
Yeah.
And then this turns out to be Mehdi then, with his missus standing on the other side. I thought, well, that can't be him, because Dino said he's on his own. So I drive fucking straight past him, straight up to this other guy. Guy's looking at me fucking dull, like. You know what I mean? I had to go back and my tail between my legs. Oh, Mehdi, nice to meet you. You know what I mean?
What's the day in the country now, are they?
Yeah.
What are they going to do for a couple of days then? Maybe down Langland, Brasy and all that.
Oh,
He's got a bit of weight to cut, he said, so he'll be doing that. I think he's fetched his wife over him as well. His missus. But I took him...
His wife or his missus. Dean have just dropped him in it.
We're quite big in the jungle in Cali. After Westie's podcast.
We're massive in this. He's going to be fucked now. He's going to be screwed. He's like that footballer. I can remember that footballer said the interview he gave. Remember, I would like to thank my girlfriend. I mean my wife. I'm not got a girlfriend. I mean I'm on about my wife. But he had a fucking nightmare. He's going to be the same.
He's lovely fella. Didn't think much of my air conditioning. My car is like icebox, because it's so warm, right? I got the aircon on like 7. Fucking freezing in it. Most people get in, well, because we Brits like, innit? And most people get in, they compliment me with how cold it's because we ain't used to the heat, like. But obviously, like Mehdi's from like Algerian background.
Yeah, but surely he should, like, he's some blood diamond motherfucker. He's gonna want it cold as ice as well.
No, well, obviously they're used to the fucking heat.
Oh, so he's a proper freezer.
He jumps in and like fair play. He's so polite, right?
Yeah.
That I'm probably 15 minutes from Cardiff Airport, and he goes, excuse me, could you turn the air conditioning down? I was like, fuck off with it. But no, I didn't know. We're going to have it off in the middle of Cardiff, so I just turned it down nice and tidy. Sweated like fucking all the way home. Yeah. Things I do for Budo.
Yeah, who goes above and beyond? I can see now who got 20 sheets more than me. This is why, see? You know what I mean? Don't worry about me sweating like fuck in the fucking middle of the ring. You turn the air on for me, I don't give a fuck. Mehdi can go get fucked if he thinks I'm turning any air on down.
Thrown some problems at you over the last few shows, haven't we?
What's the matter?
We've thrown some flipping...
Some of the fucking things have gone wrong. I'm half expecting Jeremy Beadle to come out dressed as a Rastafarian traffic warden. Unbelievable, like. Dino says chick. Yeah?
They were stuck in the motorway.
Oh, that was a corker.
Rip the fight card up and just chuck it and just wing it, Pad.
Yeah.
Alright.
Chris Clark went, just wing it for a couple of minutes. Like, we was making up imaginary raffles. We just get Sally Lou in the ring, like pulling, just make up any random names we used to play for the Saints.
And the thing is, when I'm on a judge's table and I'm looking over, I can see Dino's like flapping. I can see you are like, what the fuck's going on? And like, I'm helpless because you can't like sort of get up and start helping. You're just sitting there going, "Fuck! I hope this goes all right." Like, that night they were live streaming it, remember? And it was always, and then we start reading the live streaming comments and like, "Don't know, let's not do that again." Let's leave the lead.
Some fucker saying he's no Ricky Wright. Fuck off! Get the fuck out the Dodge. I don't give a fuck.
No, don't worry, Paddy. Fucking take it.
I tell you what I am bringing this time is a fucking padlock for my chair because that fucking Lou Long kept fucking robbing it.
He was. He came over. And Paddy sits next to me, didn't he? And Lou just come over, grabbed the chair, put it down, and sat in it. No, because he was cornering. I think it was Ryan Morgan. And I looked over, he looked at me, and I went, yeah, crack on, Luke.
I
got my share. Like,
That's to the floor in case he tripped up.
Yeah.
you can carry on, kid. And then Paddy comes back in, looks at me, looks at Lou, and goes, so I got me and Paddy now, we're like sharing off a fucking share like this.
You know what I mean? I did have visions of me fucking saying, listen mate, you fucking Cage Warriors #1 contender, get off my fucking chair. But then I thought, no, I won't do us to Dino, ruin the show.
Well, the best one that I ever saw, right, was Dino was fighting this Croat or something in the Predator fight night. Remember we rolling triangled him?
Yeah.
And we had cage sides and fucking a fight before that. They had boys. It was Mike Edwards. It was London Shoot Fight. He was at London Shoot Fighters at the time.
He was there for a while.
And James the Colossus Thompson, right?
Nice name, innit?
Nice
name.
He's
only 4'1".
Do you know James Thompson? Right.
He
fought in Pride.
Oh, right,
He fought Kimbo Slice.
No way.
He was one of the superstars.
Really?
He beat Don Fry. He fought Butterbean.
Don Fry?
Yeah.
No way.
He's honestly well known. He was big in Japan because he's
massive.
a monster.
Right,
And
yeah.
they love,
Like Bob Sapp type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like,
And they love a freak show fight, right? So we are right in the corner. So it's pretty cool because we were literally like this. So James Thompson comes over with Zel Gallagher, right?
Right,
Croatian name.
Yeah.
And I'd obviously seen Zel Gallagher fight before now.
Him and John were kind of mates and
Yeah.
stuff, so he brought a full team down, I think.
Right. So my brother's chair's here, and my brother's gone to the bar.
Right.
And I've only had a couple of pints, and my brother's fucking howling.
Right.
You know what he's like now. He got the growl on, right? All this fucking nonsense. So Zel Gallagher sits in the seat. James Thompson's by there, right?
Because Elgin's small.
No, Zelgin's a small guy. He was a middleweight.
Welterweight he made.
He made.
But he's
He was a big guy. He's bigger than your average man.
Yeah.
And my kid just walks over, fucking 2 pints in his hand again, looks at Zel Gallagher, so he's looking fucking disgusting in his face, and just goes, "Oh, it's my chair, fucking off it like that."
Fuck, the grunt treadmills are off.
Right. I'm like shaking my head at my kid like that. He don't give a fuck. Fair play to Zel Gallagher, she must be like a fucking gentleman. Like he just go, "Oh, sorry, mate," and like knelt down next to James Thompson.
God.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, "Mark, do you know what that is? Don't give a fuck. He's in my seat again. He's again."
Don't give a fuck. Roxburgh boys on tour. Fucking hell. As if fucking Regan's going to get hold of this one. Like.
So anyway, this is episode 37 of the Ambition. I can't ever say that. Why can't I say it? I got a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Ambition is Critical podcast with myself and Paddy and Dino Gambatesa back again because it's Budo 31 this weekend at the LC2 Swansea, and another big one, another stressful one.
Oh yeah.
It don't get any easier being a promoter, does it?
I keep on thinking one of them's going to go, plain sailing. Never does. But they're good fun, aren't they, when it happens? So yeah, we've been tested this time.
I think we've been tested every time.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say we've been tested every time. You look at it, and we've discussed it before, but they have major issues in international companies. You only got to look at what happened with the UFC this week with Max Holloway pulled out, which we probably get to a bit.
And it happens quite regular, doesn't it?
And it happens quite regular. So when you're running a local show,
no matter
a domestic event, how big that is, as big as that is, and how popular as Budo has become, you're still going to get these issues, and actually on a grander scale.
Even more
because
so,
when you're talking about like top level fighters and it's their livelihood, they ain't like so likely to fuck you around, are they? When they're looking at but when you're talking boys and they're on the lower end of the pay scale and that's why they think, oh fuck it, and they can fuck around like. But I
mean, we've had plenty of aggro, and pretty much every show, but we've been lucky enough in that a few fights have always quite a lot. With every show we've had a couple of barn burners, and as long as people pay, they pay their money, they see a couple of wars, maybe a knockout, a couple of submissions, maybe even a few decisions. Some people they'll walk away happy then. So fingers crossed this time. We've had a lot of pullouts, managed to recover some not, but in those fights, if we get a few that are good scraps and enjoyable, people will walk away happy.
Good thing with me this one, which some of the fucking the proper hardcore MMA local fans probably wouldn't have noticed so much, but we've got a few local boys who are stepping in for the first time, right? who literally no one knows how it's fucking gonna go. They don't know, you don't know, and I think that's fucking brilliant. You know,
part of the excitement.
And of course it is, yeah. Like everyone said about fucking Arwoods.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be mega tough by all accounts, and I ain't fucking seen it. But everyone I know is really intrigued to see how he fucking gets on. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's part of the fucking fun of it, innit? You know what I mean? And as for fucking Rob Hines, has just come from fucking nowhere as a boy who he's one of the most placid people, great fucking boy, good friend of mine, like, who just out of the blue have jumped into this, and it's fucking sink or swim, innit? It literally could go either way. Like, it's
people got this vision of the sport. It's like it's brutal. It's just but do you know when you all break it up? It's just competition.
yeah.
So I think Rob has seen it as he's played football all his life.
Yeah. Done a bit
He's
of boxing.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
He done a bit of boxing when he was a kid. Started training for fitness. Then he started getting a little bit competitive edge, and then he thought, you know, I might be willing to go down the amateur route. And at first I said no. I said, listen, we'll go for, you know, not until you're ready.
Yeah.
But I got to be honest, he's been improving far
Really?
quicker than expected.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to build him up too much, you know, just because he's a novice amateur.
Yeah.
But he's improved really well.
Yeah.
Really well. And he's I personally think that if he keeps going, he'll just get better. He's got decent attributes for it.
Yeah.
He's quite long for the weight. He's got
Quite tall.
good engine, good cardio, heavy leg kicks. You know, he's quite methodical in. He doesn't panic, which is very strange.
Of course,
A
beginner,
fighter who's a total novice. Yeah, that's the bit that took me back. So when I started noticing that, I thought, perhaps we can match it, you know, evenly against it. The guys had more fights. James has had a lot more fights.
Right.
But he fought a couple as an independent fighter. Then he was training at All Fitness. He entered the white collar, and so he's more experienced, I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's an evening match fight. It'll be good fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fights from the end. I'm as nervous and as excited to see the 4 guys that we've got out of our club as I was for the other.
So who's the other two?
Because
so
that's the big difference now between this show and previous shows. Is, you know, not only promoting it, is that you've got, because you started your own gym, you've got your own boys in there as well.
Yeah.
It adds an extra headache and extra stress for yourself, and obviously you want those boys to do well.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. That bit hasn't been a headache in the slightest, and that's the God's honest. They've thrown themselves in it like 1,000% head first. They've trained pretty much. You know, don't get me wrong. If you're a professional fighter, you might be getting 12 to 15 sessions a week.
Yeah.
These boys are novice amateurs, but they've been getting 6 to 8 sessions in.
Right, that's you. Yeah.
It takes a lot of equipment, especially when you're working in the days.
They make a few sacrifices. They're taking days off. Someone was self-employed. They've all done really well. I'm really intrigued, excited, nervous for them to see how it goes.
Who are the other two? We've got the silverback.
We've got Nicky, We've got Rob Hines, that Carl Watts, and there's a young fella from Penlan. I saw him on an adrenaline show.
Right.
He lost by triangle early, but I watched the fight. Super athletic, really fast, good athlete. So I actually sent him a message then. I said, listen, we're about to start a little club up.
Yeah.
Nothing big. I'd love to have you up there. Since then, he's trained pretty much 6 days a week since January. He's trained that hard that we matched the fight at 61 at his original weight. He's actually weighing a lot below, but he's really exciting fight there. It'll be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
Do you think the stable will get bigger as the age? Is it or?
That's the plan. Yeah, I hope so. Like I say,
obviously small steps, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not trying to take over the world. You know, we know Swansea's got a lot of fantastic clubs, and if we can grow slightly and start to develop guys with decent amateur records, even progress to pro. That's the game. We got the jiu-jitsu is getting really busy, so Omid who's got the club with me, he's got CF24 with a guy called Bryn Jenkins in Cardiff. Came down to Swansea, out of our place over the Meadowview, and it's the members are growing, really quickly. And the boys are enjoying training under him. Again, he's another guy, really intelligent. They've got like this really good outlook on how to teach jiu-jitsu, and the boys are loving it. Sounds like I'm being a bit of a salesman here. But
No,
it's the truth,
No, it is what it is. Are you rolling as well?
Yeah,
Are you back rolling now?
no, at the moment I'm injured with I'm waiting for an op for cartilage moving about in my left knee. Wear and tear over the years. I think football and BJJ and MMA probably in the best mix for.
And being a postman.
Knees. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Fucking doing pen of van, fucking
Absolutely.
every
6
single day.
6
No, it takes hour
People
now.
don't understand.
Go on.
And you two will, because Ryan was a postman for a long time and you've been a postman since bloody forever, whatever it is. There's a little app on the iPhones, the health app, right?
Right.
My round when I do blind
I got as well, it's just underneath my Just Eat.
It's 20k.
Right, really?
20k.
That's half marathon.
That's what is
Oh,
it?
wait like tells fucking Nick
What's that?
Francis and all
What is
that.
it, 30
Running
miles? You get on
wankers.
Strava, so-
Yeah.
30 miles? Something like that?
It's just under 30
I'm not
miles,
saying
is
there's
it?
not shorter rounds,
Yeah.
but 20k, 6 days a week,
Paddy.
walking, carrying
Strawberry.
weight.
Strawberry.
I'm basically a fucking Iron Man.
And do you know what
I'd be like Liam
today?
Todd now, I have a tattoo on my calf.
I was going to wind up the fucking the SVR boys today because I saw this thing. It was these facts, and it was a brisk walk is as
Beneficial
as a run and less likely to cause injury.
Absolutely.
Oh, basically,
Good
that
walk
fucking-
carries from
Yeah.
Briscoe.
Stacey ain't got fuck all of me, basically. What Stacey does on a Saturday morning, fucking hell, I does with an ice cream in my hand. Fucking hell, I piss all over these fucking SVR, my ass. We can all come up with fucking silly little names, can we? You know what I mean? The PLC running club, Paddy Leonard Colour. You know what I mean? I does it every fucking day without fail. I'm with a bag on my back.
Try getting chased by Jack Russell up the steps of Dan Greg, and then hopping over the bushes and with a bag of
Exactly,
20
mate.
kilos on you.
Exactly.
Stace, that's the next challenge,
Yeah.
mate. Fuck you 100 milers.
Yeah,
do blind
100
ice
mile of
with
an
me.
Alsatian fucking hanging off your leg.
Come with
With
the
a-
Waldorf court with
Yeah,
me.
a guy up Buckingham Road, his Alsatian went for me. It was going for me for about 20 seconds non-stop. And this dopey fucker with glasses said, "Don't worry, mate, he don't bite."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, fuck, mate, he's giving me a right nasty suck."
Did you follow Royal Mail procedure though and shoot him away?
Oh
with
yeah,
the
give
punch?
him the yeah. No, I hit him with a fucking bat. Dopey fucking Alsatian bastard.
But like you say, the gym's growing.
Yeah.
What with all the, you've got a job, you've got a family, you've got the promotion, you've got a lot of headaches as it is. Did you think like, oh fuck it, I need another headache, let's start the gym? Or was you going like, you wanted to keep your hand in the actual day to day, like, do you know what I mean?
That's
The teaching and that.
That's exactly what it like. I've never taught before until now. I'm taking 2 classes a week now there with Omid, but it was a case of, like, I'm such an avid fan for MMA. I love it, whether it's regional, domestic, international. I just love it. I love.
I do love putting the show on, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love everything about it. I'm kind of a bit of a Poindexter with it. I'm always watching videos. I know pretty much all the names on the UK scene, which no one else knows. I just know them. And it was progression. Started getting a show, and it's like, what can we do to get more local fighters on my show? Next step, start something up. And Omid at the same time was looking to. The club had got a lot of members, a lot of success in competition in Cardiff, and so he started up down here. And
Is he living down there, or is he back and forth, like, travelling?
Yeah, he lives here, works in Cardiff.
Right, I see.
He splits his time between the two. But yeah,
It's only 40 minutes, really, unless you want to train
their
from now.
approach to jiu-jitsu as well. He's keen.
Really?
Keen,
That's what he wants, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would there be any chance ever of fucking Dino Gambatesa headlining his own show, or is that long gone?
I'm a dinosaur in terms of mixed. I see some of these kids, the local guys, even the amateurs, and the game's moved on.
Really?
Yeah, I got a lot of wear and tear on the body.
Yeah.
A lot of, being in a lot of tidy fights and that, but I just, to be in the professional game at a high standard now, you need to be, as I say, you need to be getting 15 sessions in a week.
Do you think so? Yeah.
Absolutely.
We talked
There's
about
amateurs doing that.
Yeah.
There's amateurs doing 12.
We talked about it with Brett when Brett was here, and we were saying like, how the likes of yourself and John, and now Brett, and sort of like the next evolution on is like paving the way, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I can understand what you're saying. You're like the Tank Abbott, let's say, right? You know what I mean? I don't mean it like in skill wise. You understand what I'm saying? They're the
Russ Abbott.
Russ Abbott. They're the originators of the UFC,
Yeah.
and now what you see in the UFC is completely different to that day.
The stuff that was effective back then, perhaps people don't do it now.
Yeah.
Or they do it, but they've developed it, and it's moved on. I could never commit to getting in good enough shape because it's pointless for me if I decide to come back. I got no interest in fighting guys that are 1-6, 2-6.
Of course, yeah.
If I come, you want to fight someone who's good, who's a test, who can beat you, but I can't commit enough time to get it good enough to beat those guys.
Yeah.
So
I seen a video of that. Who's coaching? He's coaching someone, Coleman. He's the first ever heavyweight in the UFC.
Coleman.
And the difference in the fights then.
Yeah.
Well, when Mark Coleman
came
in, Mark Coleman was the originator of ground and pound.
Right. He's stuff right. I see.
So because he's a pure wrestler, would just pin people on the deck. They couldn't get up.
Yeah.
Then you could headbutt in the UFC.
Right.
He was ramming the nut in and stuff, wasn't he? And then dropping elbows on, pinning them up against the cage, shoving the head in. That's how Mark Coleman evolutionised the sport in that direction, because that had never been done before.
Yeah.
Then obviously people look at it and go, fuck me, we better get a bit of that in our game. And then obviously all the wrestlers are coming in, the likes of Dan Severn and that are coming in. And wrestling is still probably the best base. I think you take the top All-American wrestlers like Sir Cormier and this and that, they're always going to have head start on some because they can control where the fight goes.
Right. Absolutely.
And if you take, let's say for argument's sake, we take the top All-American wrestler in the US and he's never boxed, he's never done jiu-jitsu, he's never done fuck all else. You can put him in local MMA fights, he'd probably just win them. Just smash up people because of his natural wrestling ability.
The stuff that makes you good at wrestling, those same attributes enable you to punch hard.
Right, I see.
They enable
and it's the mindset of a wrestler. They putting these kids in a wrestling at 3 and 4 years of fucking age.
Yeah, of course.
So by the time they're 19, 20, 21 and they've come all the way through at the top level, the commitment you've got to have, they do all the weight cutting, and the commitment you've got to have, for them to start taking up boxing, it's much easier for them than your average Joe on the street.
Yeah, of
they
course,
learn it much quicker.
They're already in combat, I mean.
They're already in combat. The ears are already fucking cauliflowered. They're hard as fucking nails. Do you know what I mean? And then they start learning jiu-jitsu and things of nature.
Fucking with that Burnett, is it?
Josh Barnett.
Yeah.
He's just flinging him around like a fucking
rag
ragdoll.
Barnett is no
ex-UFC heavyweight.
He's flinging him around like a fucking ragdoll.
Catch wrestling, yeah. So submission wrestling, basically, which DC actually doesn't have in his locker. I'm sure he does now.
Yeah.
But that more back then when they fought, he was just pure wrestling, and that's where he just tossed him around like a fucking ragdoll.
Just made a valid point mention about the cauliflower ears. Now I'm seeing. I just watched the IMMAF European Championships.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
So it's the amateur game when we started. It wasn't around. There was semi-pro and there was
explain what the IMMAF.
So that's like a governing body for European amateur mixed martial arts, which they're trying to regulate. They're putting on, they're putting on world championships, European, Asian, all sorts. So that you can represent your country as an amateur, which is absolutely amazing. You couldn't do it before when a few years ago.
Just didn't exist.
You see guys in there. People are having 30 amateur fights now.
Really?
People there's 20-year-olds and they got years that are like Brett's. Like and that's the difference.
Yeah.
Back when we were doing it,
you turned pro.
You had a semi-pro one, or maybe you had a no headshots.
Yeah.
Then he went into pro. And then you learned at pro, which is why records are a lot sketchier. But now, they're doing their learning, they're losing, they're doing, you know, because no one gives a fuck about an amateur record. It's great if you've got a solid winning amateur record, of course it is, and if you win the world championships, but amateur really is just preparing you for pro.
Because we do see that Rowan Crocker.
Is that how you say his name?
Rowan Crocker.
I don't know the guy, but
well,
17
he's
years
from
old.
Swansea.
Mate,
Yeah,
he looked,
trains at Chris Hughes' camp.
yeah, he looked so comfortable in
Yeah,
mind.
he
For
was
his
very
age.
So what I'm
relaxed,
saying is,
you know.
he's 17 years old.
Yeah,
So whereas you were growing up, your sport was football, right?
yeah, of course, yeah.
You played football till it got dark
Course.
every day.
Yeah,
You couldn't. You were thirsty for more still.
Yeah.
You couldn't get enough. Rowan Crocker and the like, these kids, they're sports MMA. They're dedicating as much time as you played football,
Yeah.
as I played football.
Yeah.
You know, my mother used to scream into me, "Get in! You got home, you know, you're just on the street playing
Yeah,
football."
of course, yeah.
And I was still crap, but it was they're dedicating that amount of time to MMA,
Yeah,
and they're fighting as amateurs. It's
Like you
it's
say,
a sport.
you look at boxing and how many, well, you're talking hundreds of years, like, you know what I mean, of the evolution of boxing, and look how far down the line amateur boxing is now. They're at the Olympics.
Yeah, of course,
These boys
yeah.
are coming out of Team GB and getting pro contracts with, you know, with Eddie Earn.
Yeah.
They're already names.
like you anti-foulers
Like,
and
exactly.
Joe Codinas and people like that.
Guazzi, no, I got ciders on the bottom, and that's basically that with the formation of the IAAF and things like that. That's the early stages of that amateur game. So it just grows and grows and grows. So next thing, there are amateurs that are having 30, 40, 100 amateur fights.
Yeah.
Starting off when they're young, coming up amateur, Olympic MMA. That's the next step.
Of course it is,
It's
yeah.
right.
A matter of time,
It's
isn't it?
like it's like any sport. There's a good MMA documentary about. I think it's called 10,000 Hours.
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah,
It's
yeah.
brilliant. But it makes
Carving
sense.
on that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Paddy
especially those-
Hooligan and it.
You do, Paddy will answer. You do something often enough and for long enough, you'll get good at it. And that's what these boys do. You know, when you got amateur fighters, you know, but it's younger than 17 now. I mean, you can fight in a cage on big events as a junior. When they're doing that, as they're like as I keep saying, instead of football, and they're doing these boys, like I say, their ears might be all crisped up, but they're fucking excellent.
Like
By
the
time they
Scotty
go into
Pedersen, like Aidan
absolutely.
James. They
Absolutely.
are fucking training twice a day.
They're putting in 20
Yeah,
sessions.
they're training in the morning. They go to Starbucks for a fucking iced frappe,
Yeah.
and then they go
They're
back in
having
the
a
gym.
go,
Like,
yeah.
and that, as you said, that's
I mean,
amateur. Like,
I was fighting pro, and I couldn't commit that amount.
No, of
you know,
course,
don't get me
yeah.
wrong. I trained every day, sometimes twice a day.
yeah,
But now, if you're a pro, you got to be like Brett. I'm sure he told you. I don't know. He's probably 4 sessions a day, probably. Maybe I don't know. But you know, certainly 2. Definitely does an AM and a PM.
Yeah.
Definite. So that the game's evolving,
And
and
like you said,
everyone's
that's
just so
the
much fucking
evolution.
better.
Brett is there now, but in 5 years' time, where Brett is now is not going to be good enough to get in the UFC. It'll be that evolution. Do you understand? These kids
gonna
like
be a
that
better
Rowan
way.
Crocker and that,
Yeah.
they'll already be turning pro, further ahead of where a lot of pros are now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's the natural evolution of the sport,
Yeah.
and you'll see different things, and it will because it's still in its infancy. You
Guys
know what I
are
mean?
having amateur bouts every couple of weeks, and because it's just learning. You know that. Don't get me wrong. If you stack up and you get to flipping 15-0 as an amateur, it's absolutely superb. But what are you getting as an amateur? When you take losses, obviously you learn from them. Whereas you learn from losses in pro, but it stays on your record forever. Like
some sure dog forgot.
I know it's like they've got rankings for amateurs now, and they're really good, and must be proud to have it. But the way I see it, you could be 10 wins, 10 losses as an amateur, right?
Yeah,
But if that prepares you, then like
Very
you know you've
different.
learned so much from your losses, and you've learned a lot from your wins as well. When you go into pro, if that's prepared you for better, I don't care if you went in 20-0 and you've never tasted defeat.
yeah.
Once that hits you for the first time in the pro, it's gonna be you're gonna react to it. If you've already experienced it multiple times in amateur, then you're already
You look at them amateur boxers, even Floyd Mayweather lost amateur.
Yeah.
You know, there's very few, you know, the likes of, you know, Lomachenko is a anomaly.
Even
and
he
like,
lost all.
He lost one.
Yeah.
You know, I think Golovkin lost 3 or 4.
Three.
Was it? You know, they're anomalies. Or most of these boys at amateur level, if they've started at like a young age, they will have lost even the best will have lost 10, 11
absolutely.
amateur fights
100%,
if they've had 150 fights. You know what I mean? It's natural. That's where you learn to lose, like you say.
That's what we'll get. I know you just meant that's what we'll get eventually. Then there'll be boys having 50, 60 amateur fights before they even decide.
Because they'll be going.
Well, that's good for new shows. Isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because the standard is going to improve everywhere, so it gets better for everyone. So even on a domestic show, if boys are coming out of amateur, having a 50 fight amateur career, and they can make their debut on Budo for argument's sake. They ain't gonna be coming in and like they don't know what they fucking doing. They're gonna know exactly what they're doing. They're gonna look really impressive.
There's amateurs there now. Like I said, I watched the amateur game. They're more than capable of going pro already and holding their own. But they're choosing to hang back just until it's the perfect time. Until they've maybe they want to start meddling for the country.
How amazing is that though? Representing the country in fucking tiddlywinks.
That's the next step. That's the next step. Because the thing is, I think there's still, in a lot of people's eyes, there's still this like stigma, like it's nose barred, cage fighting and all this bullshit, even though it's regulated as fuck now and everything in the pro game. Yeah. But in the amateur game, if it's regulated now, and then you haven't got the elbows on the ground, you know what I mean? And what else? What you can't knee?
I'm not absolutely 100% on the knee, but I think you can knee standing up to the body, but you can't knee to the floor. I know there's no elbows.
Right. Yeah. So these things, which can look the most brutal, when you're smashing someone with an elbow on the floor and things like that, it's sort of like, to the outsider looking in, it doesn't look like the same sport. It doesn't look like that brutal sport. Yeah. It looks more like grappling. I watched that Rowan Crocker's fight, and he had the guy in a crucifix, and he was in pro MMA. He would have been opening him up like a can of beans with forearms and elbows, but he couldn't. So
he was tapping. He was
just waiting for the. He was like waiting for the ref to.
Of course he was. The guy won't go nowhere.
And again, like. That there, whereas if there was elbows involved, the finish would have been over. What would he have learned about maintaining that position? What would he have learned about, trying when someone does a big bridge, perhaps what would he have learned about the atmosphere? Yeah. That being in a real fight. If you win in all your fights, fighting 1-20 bums as a pro, getting to 20-0, but you're only fighting for 10 seconds. Yeah. What are you going to do then when someone doesn't fall over? That's what these amateur ones. They're getting time. A lot of them are going decisions. They're getting 9 minutes in cage time. Yeah. When they come to their pro, then it's second nature to them. Yeah. They don't. They might feel. Everyone feels nerves. They don't feel it as much. Yeah. They don't fold under the lights. They don't. So it's fantastic. It is fantastic.
Right, so
we've got our best card for definitely our biggest and best card for amateur MMA. This one. There's a few there, a couple of title fights, a couple of evenly matched fights. So
go through some of the other ones then. Obviously the main event will be Liam Bennett.
Yeah, that's a pro MMA. Obviously Liam Bennett won the Welsh title by
vicious. Absolutely brutal knockout.
Crowd must have loved that again. But yeah, I think
Shout of the night was when they were walking outside. Absolutely brilliant. Didn't quite work as well as the Conor McGregor, because as I'm walking down the stairs, Liam's there with his belt over his shoulder, and his mate from Llanelli shouted behind him, Liam, chops in, chops in, and it didn't sound as good as when in the Dublin accent from McGregor beat Alvarez, but it was still meant the right thing. Liam, chops in.
So I think, off the top of my head again, I don't know, but he's a 20 fight pro.
What's Coach feel like?
30 fights, maybe, something like that.
So is this for like a European title?
For the Welsh title?
No, it's not for a title. One's English, one's Welsh. It's just a headliner because they're two, I think they're 10-year pros, maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know the specifics, but yeah, it's again, I think it's an evenly matched fight. Critchfield is bringing a big following down. So yeah, that's the main event. And then we've got a really exciting one, 2 undefeated fighters as the co-main event, Struan.
Oh, the Inferno.
Yeah.
Yes, really big fan of the Inferno.
He's fighting a guy from France, again, undefeated.
My mate.
Yeah.
Mehdi.
So yeah, that's a tough one.
The rest of his fucking
that's an exciting one.
So that's a step up for Coxon then,
I think he's just agreed could be wrong.
Cage Warriors, yeah, I've seen it the other day.
As well as Liam Gallagher. The Cage Warriors are putting on a Welsh event
Right.
that I'll be going to watch. They're basically going to have the best event that the Wales has had.
Do you think so? Yeah.
Yeah, they're going for it. So we'll be going to watch that. But yeah, those two, they made their name on Budo,
Yeah.
and now they're gonna.
Bennett has got to be with them as well, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Good for him.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be coming up to support them.
Where is it? Motorpoint?
I think it is. Yeah.
Would they fill that up? Yeah.
I think so.
What's Motorpoint if you?
I could be wrong.
6,000,
I
I
think.
think.
9,000, is
I
it?
could be wrong, but it's in one of the big. It's in an arena.
Yeah.
So
Cage
Warriors probably could do it.
Is the
they don't own
the
it.
premier. I would say the premier show in the UK. You know, you've got Jack Shaw, you've got Lou Longsy on there.
They haven't. Sorry, they haven't announced the full card, but.
Because Lou Long's just done his gym up and it looks quality as it happens. Like.
I think they'll basically anyone who's Welsh and who's a solid pro, I think they'll have on them. They'll probably have a 15 fight pro card. It'd be
So that'd be like an early start. That'd be worth going up there.
100%.
Could be Budo management.
It's the Budo.
Yeah.
Budo trip, is it?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed on it though because I'm not going to be there this time.
You're going to have to work your way back in the fold.
I know.
You'll be cut for the WhatsApp.
There's always a spot for Ryan.
It's all in fucking last year. I said you put it on Kian's birthday. I was like, Dino, fucking hell, I'm going away. And then it started fucking raining, so we didn't go away. So I fucking had words with my missus so I could go to Budo. And I was like, Dino, don't do fucking for that weekend in July.
Yeah, I think that's the weekend that you've got. I don't think you can pick and choose your weekend round Ryan's fucking 6th birthdays, can you?
No, as important as integral a member of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we chose the date. I don't know. I don't know why the beginning of July. It just seems I'm trying to space them out as much as I can because I don't want
oversaturated.
Yeah, I don't want to torture the same because I think 80% of the people who go to watch Budo, they go to watch every show.
Right,
give or take. I don't know.
I think that's fair.
I don't want to torture them too much. You know, do you want to keep asking for money? Keep asking for money. Keep asking for money. So try and space them out. Put 4 months in between each one.
3 a year, we can do like.
Yeah, 3 years plenty. I don't think that's asking too much of it.
Yeah. So.
You know, especially when you're putting on quality nights, and you know yourself, and we ain't fucking just talking shit here. Even the ones where we thought they were going to fall apart ended up being fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like,
we've been really lucky.
We've been incredibly lucky on the night.
I can only congratulate the fighters. I know it sounds cheesy, but there's been times where I've been looking at the card and thinking, and then every time 4 or 5 have come through have been really excellent fights. So I hope it continues through to Saturday. And further afield, but yeah, we've been lucky in that respect. When people come down to the kit, they tend to throw down. So,
which is what we want to see,
that's exactly.
Well, look, not everyone go into the show, and the vast majority go into the show are not going to be MMA nerds like you are and I am.
No, I agree.
Right? They're going to be casual fans, aren't they? Yeah. Like, and boxing's the same.
Yeah.
If Anthony Joshua puts 90,000 in Wembley,
they want to see
twice. Twice
right.
now. We've just been announced.
Right. A large portion of them are going for the night out, and it's the same with Budo, same with fucking White Collar. A lot of people probably don't even watch any of the fights.
Of course,
unless they make this fighting.
Yeah.
It's the nature of of sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but what you've got to do is you've got to put them in the environment that they enjoy, and if they go in. And even if they only watch 2 or 3 other fights, but they're in an enjoyable environment, the atmosphere is always good in the LC2 because it's the type of arena that breeds a great atmosphere.
Sounding nice, isn't it?
All sounding nice. They're having a good night. Whether they could tell you who won what in the morning, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because they're the casual fans you need in to bulk everything up. The boys that have watched every single fight, and the same boys who go to every single show and tell you the result of every single fight. You know what I mean? They're the guys that are really paying fucking attention. And you've got to have a mix of the two. If you had just hardcore fans, you would literally not fill. You wouldn't fill it.
I'm making no bones about it. I try and put on the fights that I think will keep the fans out. I try and put on fan-friendly fighters. If I think there's a boy that everyone in Swansea loves, I'm searching them out.
Yeah.
I want to put them on. And I want to put them in in a fight where they're evenly matched and it's going to be exciting. You know, sometimes there's people there. This might not be right, but it's just my opinion. They might be excellent fighters, but they they grind out decisions. And I'm not taking anything away from them. I'm a massive, me personally, massive fan of. I can watch decisions all day. But if everyone in Swansea, there's a guy, he's really well liked. I'll try and put him on. If he wants a fight, absolutely I'll put him on, because that's what the people want to see. If they want to see knockouts and stuff like that, then I'll try and put it on, 100%.
Is there any cage boxing this time?
Yeah, we've suffered. There's a lot of unlicensed shows popping up. There's a lot of white collar doing some good stuff. Everyone's doing well. So I think my boxing has suffered ever so slightly this time. Yeah. Still managed to get 2 fights on, which I think will be really fun to watch. I'm a little bit, we're an MMA promotion first and foremost, but we've always had our 5 or 6 boxing, and they've produced some of the best knockouts we've seen. We've only got 2 this time, so it's a little bit disappointing. But on the other, on the flip side, Sean Lewis is
always
back.
Exciting. That's all I need to know.
Always exciting. Undefeated, white collar, unlicensed, real talent. If you can get him fit. But on the flip side, I personally think we struggle for the first few shows with attracting amateur. You could probably see a pattern from the first show. There was a lot of good pro MMA fights, and then there was a lot of good boxing fights. In between, there was 1 or 2 amateurs. Now we're up to an 11 fight amateur card, they're all good fights. Yeah. So where we've lost the boxing, we've gained the amateur MMA, but it is something that I want to address for the next show. I'd like to bring a few more people love the cage boxing.
Of course they do, yeah.
Cage boxing. So,
and it drags the night out, I find, as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They pad it out.
Yeah,
so.
More often than not, they go in the 3 rounds. So you're going to see them throw down for 3 twos, and you're going to get your money's worth out of the majority of those fights. Yeah. Very, very few of them are disappointing,
we've seen
if any, you know what I mean? So, but like you say, you are trying to build an MMA promotion. How important are Nails MMA to where you're currently going?
I can't, like I say, it's always what you need. If you're a domestic MMA promotion, which I class Budo, the Welsh part, as, you survive on the support of local clubs. Nails give me 6-7 fighters every show.
All talented.
They're all top pros, even the amateurs, very professional. None of them miss weight. They all train hard. They all do their very best to sell tickets for me. Which again,
basically,
I know
I've become that they have a whole section of the crowd.
Yeah.
And they're always loud.
Yeah.
One of them nearly had a fucking heart attack one day.
They support the show. So as long as they are willing to have their boys on the show, then I'm super grateful for it. But they've actually got some talented boys, filtering through with the Cage Warriors. They've got 4 black belts there. Jiu-Jitsu, they're doing some good stuff. And I think, although they're in Port Talbot, I think a lot of their guys come down for the night out as well.
Yeah.
You could do a show in Port Talbot, but I think they prefer to be in...
More of a night then, isn't it?
Well, if you're in Port Talbot all the time, it's just another fucking night in Port Talbot.
It's an excuse to jump on a bus.
And go to Swansea 3 times a year. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it, it's Budo again. And you've seen the way they sell the tables. And Dino always says to me, because I always do the tables, these are all the nails, boys. Fucking easy. Put them all together and all in good spots. I mean, so they can all see their mates. Yeah. And you know yourself, because you were in the cage when they're going off. You introduced Glenn Williams into the fucking cage. The place goes fucking...
Oh, he always gives them a big build up, you know what I mean?
And I know you've got
like
that.
Croxon's fucking... I'm saying Croxon's fucking date of birth is fucking... you know what I mean? What he fucking got in his fucking Duke of Edinburgh. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm fucking big in Croxon, I'm massively like...
Glenn Williams is fighting... He's 3-0, he just won on Cage Warriors. His previous 2 wins were on Budo. So we've put him in for the Budo title. And
this week, is it? Oh, right, is it?
I think that's the sleeper fight, because the guy he's fighting, he's a character. What can you say?
Right.
He's super.
Who is he fighting?
He's super vocal. T King, Rhino Daly.
Oh, I'm a big fan of this kid already. Like.
But he's super confident.
I want to see
very
his birth
vocal.
certificate because I don't think that's.
Is that the coolest thing you've had in Budo? McGregor?
I don't know. I like Stu and Croxon because that's like someone made that up while he was drunk.
Yeah.
I like
he got the name.
I like Conor Davis. Whenever he's ready
Super
to come back.
He's retired, man.
Whenever he's ready to come
Conor
back.
alone. Fuck's sake.
No, but
Conor was last seen fucking on the roof in Batlins, man. He ain't fucking fighting soon, like, you know what I mean?
Conor, whenever you're ready, is no, but yeah, I think that's a sleeper fight because he's
The
got a
notorious
sketchy
Conor
record.
Davis, sorry. The
Notorious.
notorious.
Well, he's got a sketchy record, but I've watched a few of his fights on like Glenn's 3-0. He's at a good club. He's won, he's won a decision. He's won 2 stoppages. I can't remember Rhino Daly's record, but I've seen him spam a few people online. I think that is going to be the fight where we're going to see something spectacular. Glenn is like an absolute machine.
Yeah.
He brings an army. It's going to be so loud. But I don't think this boy's coming to lose either.
Oh, that's great.
So,
That is.
yeah.
Look, Glenn got to want that in his progression as a fighter anyway. Like, you know what I mean? So if a guy comes in there and tries to take your fucking head off and you can beat him, then that's only going to build your
another tick in the
confidence.
box.
Absolutely.
Any big game hunter wants a Rhino on their record. You know what I mean?
Man, you've got. you can't say that.
I like a real on soon, right? I've been building it. This is because you gave me the card early. This is. I've been building them up. This is nearly as good as Let's Get Ready to Rhino, which I'm glad I can bring back into the table.
Some of Daly's comments on social media have been absolutely brilliant.
Really?
He's literally coming down to take heads off. So
I'm a big
I think
fan
that's
of
the
this kid.
sleeper fight. We've got another title fight as well in the amateurs. It's a rematch,
Right, go
which
on.
went to decision. So you've got Ben Ellis from Liu Long's Mad Academy.
I like
I think
Ben
he's
Ellis.
5-0 at the moment,
Right.
just coming off a win of Cage Warriors. And you've got Rob Bennett, who we previously beat by decision. He's fought, I think, 4 times.
Rob Bennett is a right handful for anybody.
I know. He's a grinder, isn't he?
Yeah. So, that is a good fight.
They both wanted to fight.
Right.
Rob said he feels he's improved vastly since the last time.
Where does he train then?
He's training at Twister MMA, which is in Newtown,
Right.
North Wales. And
Rob Bennett, Ginger.
He's
Yes.
you know,
he's
yeah,
been with us
yeah.
3-4 times.
Yeah,
He always has to fight,
Yeah.
improves every
Always
time.
turns up like.
Yeah.
So that could be any rematch that went to decision. It's going to be a fun one, I think. Yeah, and that's for a title as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to crown 2 new amateur champions.
Big thing for Budo this time is a first female fight.
Oh, tried 3 times. Three shows. The pool is so shallow.
Of course it is, yeah.
Female MMA.
Locally, like.
Yeah. Especially, well, Steph is the only one that I can think of locally off the top of my head. I could be wrong. I know Chris Reese Academy's got one that I can't remember her name, but she medalled in the amateur games just gone. But I think they're different weights. So I've had a match her up 3 times. People have pulled out twice. This time we've managed to get someone from decent camp. It's a debut fighter.
Yeah.
But she's trained in Australia. She's trained in Glasgow up with what, in my opinion, is the best UK-based team at the moment, which is high level MMA, coached by James Doolan. I think they're the best at the moment. That's my opinion. Some people who follow the MMA might agree, might disagree. But so she's trained there before. Steph's been training for the last 3 shows. So I was absolutely buzzing to get this fight. And I think that'll be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
They're both going to
And a first as well, isn't it? You know what I mean?
You're selling it to me, I'm going to fucking sneak out here.
Mate, honestly, yeah. Well, fucking hell. Surely his birthday celebrations will be done by 6.
But no,
You know what I mean?
what's factored is the only thing he asked for, right, was he wanted to go camping for his birthday. And then, Niall's football presentation's tomorrow, see? Which is Kia's birthday tomorrow. Niall's football presentation. We didn't want Niall to miss his football presentation.
No.
So we're not going away.
Of course.
So then Kia's not really having his birthday on his birthday because it's Niall's football presentation. So then he wanted a fucking party here and his friends are coming, my nephews and all that. So then it's here. So I can't come here.
Family comes
I'll be
first.
the chef
We
and
all-
all that.
Oh, you two fucking soft. When Tilly was 4, she didn't know when her birthday was.
He said
one year we was bladdered, we didn't even tell her. We just ignored it for the year. We had a year out, time out of the game, like Bobby Boucher. Fuck that, like.
At least you won't get any dodgy decisions anyway.
Oh.
They'll all be cut and dry now.
Yeah, exactly.
Paid a stone deal.
Yeah. I'll have to go back play Stormman with his wine gums. Oh, but that's fucking hell, because I'm back serious on the diabetes train now.
Right.
I haven't had sugar since Monday. I'm going full on. One of Donna's mates who used to be in the band, used to fucking be in some band from fucking Newton, had his fucking leg cut off through diabetes and is playing on my mind. So the only way I'm going to jump off the sugar train is if Cadbury's bring back Spira. Then I'm fucked then. Then he may as well take my leg off tomorrow. Honest to God, I'd be fucked.
I just poured you half a fucking cider when you
Yeah, but come on, I'm on about full fat coke and fucking Galaxy caramels and shit. This
is a gateway.
Yeah.
This is a gateway to that, right?
Half a glass of Thatcher's ain't gonna fucking get my leg off.
Diabetes, that's the key to all the locks in Royal Mail, isn't it? You may as well just...
I'm the only one who don't fucking use it, mate.
I know.
Yeah, I'm starting using it now.
He's very patriotic with Royal Mail, isn't he?
He
works hard.
Company man, isn't he?
Company man, yeah. He's waiting to get asked to go manager.
Well, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, so I'm fucking seriously on the diabetes train at the minute.
So what are we going to do? What's the changes you're making?
Don't tell me you've got to start running and shit like that.
I'm not a fucking running nonsense.
You do enough walking, so you don't need to be
exactly.
running. We've already drawn a line under
this cunt tried signing me up for an half marathon I seen the other day.
It is on my to-do list.
I tried to ignore it.
While he was in the Isle of Wight.
Joanne Popham torturing me for years. She wants me to do it dressed as Wes Wally and shit like that and carry a fridge on my back and that. And he's fucking tried signing me up for that. You know
Listen,
what I mean?
if you do get signed up though, you know what happens, you've got to show face, haven't you?
That's the problem, innit? But fuck off, man.
I'll run alongside you, Pat. We'll do a brisk walk.
Oh, piss the brisk walk, won't
We'll even put a bag on.
We'll bring the
I don't know if I can handle a bag now, my shoulder be gone out.
We'll bring the Alsatian when we'll be running along Mumbles Road.
I bigged him up earlier saying he was a postman, what was it, 14 years?
5 years? 14 years old, do you think I was when I started?
Or was it 14 years ago?
I was 50, I'm 15 years on the taxis, fuck's sake.
He didn't,
He thinks he'll be 50.
He didn't go out to Scary.
No,
He didn't
go out of Hazelmead Drive.
Can you imagine him up
Nigel Darling's boy, wasn't I? Nigel Darling's
Can you imagine him
boy.
having a little blast up hand?
Nah, you wouldn't last.
Nigel Darling's boy, wasn't I didn't have to go anywhere now. Nigel kept me on all the sweet spots.
Yeah, so I'm on the diabetes train massively. I've lost a lot of weight and I haven't been doing fuck all. I haven't been with Dylan Richards on the pads
You just haven't
for
been.
about fucking 8 months.
Right.
You know what I mean? But fucking Donna said he was fucking the same size as Ryan in the photos. That's exactly what Donna said. She had lost his shoulders. I'm 15 stone 10.
Did you say I got no shoulder? I'm taking the fucking arm member.
Yeah, I'm 15 stone 10, right? I was a 14 stone fetus, right? And now I haven't been 15 stone since I was about 8, right? And now I'm in the 15 stone and it's just not, Donna's gone off me.
Do you feel better?
Well, yeah, it looks better in the photos, doesn't it? Apart from the photos in fucking Bushby's flat when I had no top on. I'm a flabby little fucker. But that was because I was standing next to the fucking Adonis, Wayne Saunders. My missus goes bananas. Stop standing next to Wayne Saunders in photos. You make a fucking idiot of himself. You know what I mean? He'd make Brad Pitt look bad, wouldn't he, Wayne?
Oh my god, it made my weekend. I got to share a bed with him 2 nights on a trot. Doing what most women in Swansea would love to do, like, you know what I mean?
It was heavy.
Caressing the washboard.
No,
Yeah.
he said I tried to chuck
Did it go there?
I tried to chuck my leg over him once. He was having none of it, but I don't remember that. It was about I always kept every night. But it was a fucking hell of a weekend.
It was brilliant.
Cracker.
Yeah.
Do Isle of Wight first.
Isle of Wight was probably one of the biggest fucking nightmares I've ever done as an adult.
One just got?
Yeah, fucking nightmare.
Went 4 of you.
Me, Donna, Tilly,
Yeah.
and our friends
Went to the
Lindsay.
festival in the night as well.
Yeah. Like I said, we smuggled all of Charlie on Tilly's chest,
Yeah.
to her, like the Peru tour, smuggled her over on the boat, right?
Back on the road next season.
So basically, right, we get I booked the caravan, right? I panicked, booked the caravan, because I didn't want to camp, right? We not campers, I'm not fucking campers, like I said. When we went camping,
Posh cunt, he's changed since his
Donna went mad, we in Glastonbury, Fishers is over there setting my tent up, Paddy Burrows is picking up the rubbish, Denty's cooking breakfast, I'm sitting there in a fucking camping chair, drinking a bottle of Peroni. My missus goes, what the fuck are you doing? And I said to her, I'm waiting for a hot dog. She kicked off. She went fucking crazy, right? Went bananas with me. Said, you're never coming with us again. And I'm fucking husband, right? So we said, we're not camping, right? So we booked the caravan. I said, well, you're not going to believe this. We got a caravan on the Isle of Wight. Well, Dean Williams told me, he went to the Isle of Wight, and Dean Williams said to me, Pad, fucking lovely Isle of Wight, mate. Tiny, really tiny.
Any story that starts with
Dean Williams
told me, you know we fucked.
So he said to me, you can go from one side of the island to the other in 10 minutes, he said, right? Fucking easy. So
This is a taxi driver now, by the way.
So I just booked a caravan, fuck it. Treacle Bay style, Treacle Bay caravan. Turns out, Acres fucking locks online. He said, Paddy, 25 mile away. It's a 50-mile round trip. Right? So I'm thinking, oh, fuck. So he gets to this caravan now, tidy enough caravan. I'm having a swim in the morning, you know, betting up here, you know what I mean, in campsite from hell. In the morning, we have fucking 25-minute drive. So I drives up there, gets up there the first day, brilliant, you know what I mean. Kasabian, fucking great. Finishes at fucking 12 o'clock, right? I can't drive home. I've been drinking fucking boiling hot fucking cans of Heineken all day. So I'm hammered. So Donna's fucking got to drive, right? Goes to get the sat nav. I left in the caravan, right? It's a 25-minute drive. We left the Isle of Wight Festival at 12. Got in the caravan 4:15. Right? Literally.
How does it take how long to go 25 miles?
I'm
gonna run back.
We don't know where we're going. We're driving around in circles. We're driving in like built up areas like with houses. You can't knock on anyone's doors. Fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
You don't want to get out of the car in case there's a wolf.
Exactly, American Werewolf in London and all that.
Roads,
we seen what's that film? What's the Australian film? No,
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek.
Yeah.
We seen Wolf Creek last week on Netflix. So we're not getting up the car doors are locked. Tilly's fucking crying her eyes out. We got in at 4 o'clock. Country lanes, right? Donna's doing, I'd say 12 mile an hour. Right? She don't like driving in the dark anyway. We in country lanes. It was like when Chris Coleman had a crash and he broke his leg. Bevied up. So it was a nightmare, right? So the next day we says, fuck the car. We taking the bus. Right? Which sounds fucking amazing. But the Isle of Wight is just like, it's like a fucking 17th century, like. There's no
the land of time forgotten.
It is. The bus drivers.
It's dated. It's like
so fast.
I never been there. That's what he told me.
I said, what time the bus come? And the woman says, whenever the driver feels like. She said, there's no timetables. They just drives round and people jumps on when they want to. Right? Walks up to the bus stop, which was a 20-minute walk in itself. Don't forget, Donna got a bad back, right? So every step, she's fucking giving me the daggers, right? 20 minutes to the bus stop. Bus comes up hour later, right? Hour. Then, on the bus, from where we were to the centre of this place called Newport, right? Woman on the bus, lovely local woman, said the festival is 15-minute walk up there, right?
That's half hour, isn't it?
No, that was 1 hour and 20, right? Okay. Donna saying, calling me all the cunts going. I said, come on, it's only 15 minutes. She said, if you say 15 fucking minutes again, and I poke you in the fucking eye, you fat cunt, she said. 2 days earlier, she said I was the same size as Ryan, right? I let her have this.
I'm not going to forgive her for that,
right?
Just let her know when you go.
So then, festival's fucking brilliant. Liam Gallagher, Tilly's on my shoulders singing fucking Wonderwall. Great day. Then, the end then, innit? Taxis, 80 quid to go 20 miles. We got to get on the bus now.
Value for money. Right? I'm moving to the Isle of Wight.
Right? Honestly, because there's hardly any taxis on the Isle of Wight, they can charge whatever the fuck they want, especially when there's a festival. It's like big weekend for them, innit? Right? So you're charging 80, 90 quid to go fucking down the road. Bus, another wait, hour for the bus. Gets on the bus then. There's no don't forget now, right? When you on a bus in the dark outside and you don't know where you're going, no one knows where they stop is because the driver's just driving around randomly.
Aimlessly, like.
Talking to this driver, see, they've shipped the drivers in for the weekend.
And he doesn't know where he's going either.
Well, I said, how do you know where you're going? He said, they showed me round this afternoon. He said, I'm just driving around the island and when I seen a bus stop, I'm just pulling in.
On the regular, he was just...
They shipped them in, see?
Agency work.
Basically, they probably good
0 hour contract.
Yeah, it's probably a good screw for them.
Anymore, Dino.
Good screw for them, innit? You know what I mean? They comes in.
Winging it then.
So then Donna managed to persuade him to drop us right outside the caravan site, so that was something. Last day we drives up, it was like the last day. Coming home then, I was early. I like to be early, right? Sometimes when it comes to family and that, I like to be early, like. So we driving down to the ferry port, passes a McDonald's, kids, don't worry. We are hour and a half early. If you want, we'll be getting McDonald's breakfast. Daddy will sort it, don't worry, I'm the fucking bollocks. Pulls into the ferry port, gives the guy my phone to scan my ticket, he scans it. He says, "You can't get on, mate." I says, "What do you mean you can't get on?" He says, "You've ordered a fucking foot passenger ticket." He said, "You haven't paid for the car." I said, "Well, what the fuck am I going to do with my car?" He said, "Well, you can't put it in the hand luggage." He said, "You fucked." I said, "All right, well, surely that can't be a problem." I said, "I'll just get on the next, I'll just get on the next ferry." He went, "No problem, that'll be Wednesday." Right? Every boat on the island is full. Right? Absolute fucking nightmare. I got work, I got no money. I had hotel on the Monday, we cancelled it. I'm looking on bookings.com. Hotels at £310 for the night, right? We got nowhere to stay, no money, and I'm stuck in this fucking car full of people, right? Goes into the office, nothing they can do. Donna goes in there, I don't know what she done, but she starts crying to this fucking guy behind the counter. I think she told him I was terminally ill. Because he said to her,
well, diabetes, you know.
Diabetes,
she was
exactly, leg off, innit? I'd had 2 spira.
What the fuck?
So then he said, 70 quid. 70 quid. He said, "But we've got a bit of a drive," he said, right? There's a ferry going, the other side of the island, place called Yarmouth, he said. The ferry's 10:10, and it's 25 minutes away, right? Know the drive over there. I was stuck behind a tractor. I was stuck behind a lorry pulling all shit. I was stuck behind 2 buses. It was like knowing Naked Gun when O.J. Simpson's dying and they walking across the road with a pane of glass and all that and everything, right? Gets here, as we pulls into this ferry port, our fucking ferry's driving away.
Oh,
right?
Fuck off.
Honest to God, right? I swear to you now, we fucked. There's a barrier up here, and to my right is where everyone's queuing to get on the next ferry, and there's a big sign there that says no entry. I says, "Fuck this," goes through the no entry, and I joins the queue for the next ferry, right? But what I was supposed to do was go to the barrier, scan your ticket, but they wouldn't let me in because I fucking missed my ferry. But I know that once I get into this lane by here, if 60 cars surround me, I'm getting on that ferry and some fucker at the ending, which is exactly how we ended up getting to Leominster. I didn't even know where Leominster was, but that's how we fucking got. Fuck knows. All I know is Portsmouth, Southampton, and Leominster is fucking not far away, but it got me off that stinking fucking island. I was like Tom Hanks or Castaway. Donna was like the basketball Wilson. Donna was like Wilson. Only better looking. Huh?
Where do you go again?
Oh fuck, not like that, mate. It was like no like fucking National Lampoon's Vacation, mate, when Wally World was shut.
The thing is, there's some poor cunt still stuck on the island.
Yeah, some cunt can't. They scanned his ticket. They can't understand how. They can't understand how 99 fucking cars got on and this one was left. It was all I looked at. I was like Uncle Albert, no, I was on the top deck looking over them. It was just a ginger woman scratching her head. One random Citroen Picasso all fucking tapping, playing fuck. You know what I mean? I won't be going anywhere near there again. Glastonbury for me or nothing. Fuck that.
Stick to the fucking mainland.
Oh fuck yeah, not for me.
Well, London was an experience.
Oh fuck,
right.
Friday, London, fuck.
So, obviously, we didn't do the podcast.
Oh, that's right, he's been knocking the...
Oh, he's full of
He's
ideas,
been knocking
yeah.
the rippers open fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, Friday I was pissed 4 times in one day.
Honestly, God, credit where it's due, right? We didn't do the podcast last week because he'd had a mare come back from the Isle of Wight, right? And like it sensed when I spoke to him on the phone that it would just be, because bear in mind we're going away Friday as well. He'd come back on a Monday, we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's another night out the house and all that. We said, right, we'll call it off, right? Because life sometimes just gets in the way of things. So we get on the fucking... I'm thinking to myself now, I want to remember Liam Gallagher, right? So I'm not going to go fucking mental in a day. Now this is very grown up for me, because normally I'd be drunk as fuck by the time we got to fucking Bridgend, like, right? So I went, I'm going to get 6 beers. 6 bottles of Coors from the fucking CKs. Guess what? He's got 16 bottles of Peroni.
No, 20.
20,
16. Oh, no, 12 and the 4, yeah.
12
You are
and
right,
4,
sorry.
Yeah, I had to see him, man.
Yeah.
And 16 bottles, and no joke, he had drunk 6 of them before we got to fucking Patalda. And I'm going, oh, this ain't gonna fucking end well for Paddy. So on the train, he was absolutely fucking full of it when he was singing like
mate. Busby broke out the bottle of my way.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it was fucking brilliant.
And we had a whale of a time on the fucking train, right? Mostly just watching him fucking performing and go through. I mean, he must have gone through near enough all of them.
Oh yeah, we didn't have none getting off in Paddington. Only problem was I fell into a fucking upper crust and he broke my neck.
But drunk as fuck.
I was fucking having it. This is what 11, mate.
Yeah, we drunk as fuck. We get off at Paddington about 1, and he'd been drunk for 2 hours before we got off at the fucking train, right? So we get off the fucking train. We jumps on a tube. And and he's on the tube. What was that Harvest song we were singing?
What have you know it? Because you say Joseph. What have you brought for harvest time? What have you? You're looking at me as if you don't know. It'll come back. You know. What have you brought for harvest time to put on the kitchen table? I have brought a tin of beans. I have brought it. We used to sing it every harvest time. We used to give it to all the poor people in Africa. Cathod. No, in the Catholic Church, you probably kept them all. That's it.
They never went to fucking Africa. So we're on the tube now. We're in London. Nobody looks at each other. Nobody talks to each other. And he's in the middle of the tube singing that song to anyone who'll fucking listen. Like, I'm sitting there like that. I haven't had enough drink for this. Like, I'm just laughing my head off.
I can't remember none of this.
You just had your sex, dude.
I had my sex. I told you, it was sensible as fuck. He was full of it on the fucking tube, causing havoc. Starts talking to like some guy sitting there, minding his own business, and like no one has eye contact in London. No one even looks through. What are you there, mate? Oh, what are you going to work? And he's fucking talking this guy's ear off. There's another piece over here. Then he's trying to set them up on a fucking date. I'm like, oh, Pad, fucking leave people alone for fuck's sake.
I was like, oh, Graham, wasn't I? Like a piss version of our Graham.
We get into Finsbury, right? And it was bonkers. We get into Finsbury Park, and there was fucking people everywhere. And this is like, say, 1:45, 1:45 in the afternoon. He goes up to this pub, and I can see then he's got no glasses on. He looked like Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's, right? And he's having a bit of a stumble. And the boys had cans and that, so he goes up to this pub, and I didn't have any cans, so I had to me and Paul Wallow goes in and gets beers, comes out, and this Wallow came with us. So the boys are drinking cans. The security guard had pushed on this way, and he's up against a barrier like this. It's fucking boiling, and I'm looking at him, and the glasses are on, and I'm like, I'm fucking positive Paddy's sleeping over there. I go and check if he's okay. Like, we've been there about 20 minutes this time. He goes over, he's right, Paddy. He was just like proper, like, keeping in behind the glasses. And like, it's fucking boiling. Obviously, Paddy shaved all his hair off. So I'm like, Paddy, I'm like his fucking parent, like fucking get some sun cream on your hands, Pad. Looking after him, the guy's rubbing sun cream on his fucking head. He was in a right fucking pickle. And he was up and down, 4 times?
Oh, easy. Mate, fucking hell, I remember no bits of the day.
You remember concert at all?
I remember all that, fucking hell, I had my hangover about 6:15 tonight. As fresh as a fucking daisy come 9 o'clock. But I didn't spend one single penny that day. Not being a tight cunt, just, I bought my bevies and
you probably did, you just can't remember. I
did not spend one single penny that day. I did buy food, but technically I was gone midnight, right?
Yeah. Previously to this, to add something into this, I had told the boys on a WhatsApp group while he was in the Isle of Wight, Paddy's a tight cunt, we'd be lashing him up all weekend. So he was on the train and everyone's calling him a tight cunt.
Which comes from nowhere, because I know
tight cunt. He didn't even know him, so he's biting, right? He's biting. So he was biting, and I'm sitting there laughing, and he's calling me a cunt. He said, you can't call him it. So because he can see he was biting, he'd call him a tight cunt all day.
I had my bevies on the train, right? Which we purchased the night before. Then we get into London, and the boys went to get tube tickets, but I was too fucked to get tube tickets. I don't know what was happening.
No.
Right? So then everyone got tube tickets, so I got to spend all day now double clicking now.
As I was like putting my card, because I was using my card, like, because you can use your contactless. And basically what it does is, once it gets up to the total of a day ticket, they don't charge you anymore. So I use my contactless, and he's on my shoulder. and it's go, go, and we straight through like
I'm pushing through random women. No random women going to Canary Wharf on a full day's work. And I'm jumping behind her, spooning her. She come work, what happens like Harvey Weinstein flying through the tube, right? So I double clicking all fucking day jibbing the tube. So we've got through that. Outside that pub. No, I didn't mean it. Then everyone had a bevy in a pub and I was drinking Wallows cans outside. Yeah. I was sleeping on the fucking thing. Then when we got into Liam Gallagher, right? Shambles getting a drink like it's like a fucking.
It's just in a queue. So
queue dudes, right?
I just want to get fuck it. I'm not doing it.
50-minute.
By that point, I'd had a good few.
50-minute queue, right, to get a drink. 50 minute, right? So goes round, snakes round. Gets to the front of the queue. I said, oh fuck, we need stuff. I don't want to come back to this, like. So I says, 4 pints. And I'll have a bottle of wine. So you know, a bottle of wine.
Around or nothing?
No. I said, a bottle of wine will last, like. And then the guy next to me from Burnley went like, mate, he wants to watch that. 10 bottles of wine are 25 quid. I said, are you fucking real? So the woman puts a bottle of wine down by me and turns around to get my pints. Well, I just runs away.
With the bottle of wine?
Well, runs away with a bottle of wine.
It's a win.
Yeah.
£7.5 a pint there.
Yeah. I did miss out on the pints, but the manager, because I had my bottles in Fandel for the night. You know what I mean? I was there. And that's how I didn't spend one fucking single penny.
He was, I guess, what was funny about that night, right? Was when we all ended up back in Luke's and we was, me and Wayne was getting into it, he was all torching Crown taking it. And by this point now, he's proper weekend of Bernie's. He's still got his glass on and he's slumping down like this. And all of a sudden I looks over and I said something about Paddy loves a freebie, he'll be alright now. And then I just saw the glasses go up like this and the finger go over and he goes again, don't you dare take the piss out of me in front of my mates. He goes, in front of my mates? You don't take the piss out of me in front of my mates. And then the glasses went down. I was fucking crying. He was absolutely fucked. So the next morning when we woke up, we're having breakfast and he was like, I can't believe you all called me a tight cunt yesterday. And he goes, actually,
he's proper cut up.
Yeah, he was. It was irritating right so. And he goes, I didn't spend a penny yesterday.
I didn't spend 1 penny.
He was so adamant he wanted to take it. He didn't spend a penny.
You know my missus, right? My missus fucking slates me. I'll go out Saturday, I'll go out anywhere. My missus say, how much do you spend? I'll say 20 quid. Half the time I do only spends 20 quid.
That's my tactic.
Right? But she'll say, you were lying cunt, she said. I've grown up in fucking pubs. Don't fucking kid a kidder. You can't constantly spend 20 quid. So I phoned up the next day. I went, you're not going to believe this. I didn't spend a penny. She went, you're not even saying 20 quid now, you're just a lying little cunt, she said. You went to Isle of Wight. You come back now, you want a fucking jolly on in London all weekend.
With the boys.
Telling me 4 days before, and now you're trying to tell me you haven't spent a fucking penny. She said when you went to Malia, the fucking car insurance got cancelled because you took all your money out in fucking drachma. She said, so don't go telling me you haven't spent a penny, you fucking dopey cunt.
The truth be told, genuinely, because we had beers on the train, we stopped in a shop in Finsbury and bought cans. Then in the gig I made the fucking decision I ain't gonna stand at no bar, but the boys that did stand at bar, fair play to them, except Paddy came back with he left his beers there, didn't he? It was a tactical.
I done a runner, yeah.
But the other boys, they bought enough beers to cover everyone. So I did nick a couple of beers off the boys. It lasted. I had other assistants as well. I was alright. Let's put it that way. I was enjoying myself.
I got it.
So it was all well and good. Even when I checked my wallet the next day, I went, fuck. I didn't do half as much as I expected to do. It was I was quite blown away. I was like, fucking hell, we didn't spend that much yesterday. But that's what happens. The same thing happened in the Killers. When I went in the Killers gig in the Liberty, there's no way I was going to go queue at that bar.
Was it that bad?
You were fucking joking me. No chance. They funnel you into an outside section, which is the car park behind the West Stand, right? And there was bars there.
This is while the gig was on? Why don't you just open the concourse then?
Well, yeah, but no, we had to have seated tickets to get up on a concourse,
okay.
right? If you didn't have seated, you couldn't get up there. So you had to go in the bars that they set up inside the stadium or the bars outside. So before we went into the gig, I went to the bar outside and bought beers. I thought, this is tactical. There was only about 3 people there.
Yeah,
if I get them now,
of course,
someone's going to get them later. So I survived, you know what I mean? I had enough beers to fucking see me through the fucking night, do you know what I mean? But it was a fucking nightmare. Storm and Louie went to the bar and they must have been gone an hour. That's genuine.
Yeah, that's the only thing with these gigs, in the Isle of Wight, they had a big screen up for the football, which was fucking great, man. I got to be honest, fucking brilliant. The England game was too fucking busy, you know, but you expect that, and it was boiling. This fucking weather's killing me, mate. This fucking.
Because I'm a gig and concert version.
Really? As in, you've never been, or did you go to the Killers?
I've never been.
Never.
Never.
Oh,
so, like,
good, man.
That's what we were nobbling Bushby about, because it's Bushby's first gig. Don't get me wrong, I'm a complete and utter novice. I've been to 3 gigs in my life. If you don't include the Somethings, which I've been and seen about 1,000 times. But Bushby's first gig was Liam Gallagher and Richard Ashcroft supporting in Finsbury Park with about seemingly half the planet. Down Bushby, yeah. It was Pad. Unbelievable.
Oh, it was brilliant.
There's not enough superlatives.
Listen out there.
Great day, mate. So I've had some of my best ever days at gigs. Like, you can't not.
Paddy's a proper gig goer. Fair play. He's done it all right. I'm not. I'm a fucking novice. Hold on a sec. Stop in a sec. Right. Sorry about that. Me and Dino had to go for a piss. Yeah. So I'm a complete gig novice as well. But to go to that there on Friday was just something else. About an hour before, was it about an hour, maybe 2 hours before we went in, we had a feeling that Richard Ashcroft would be supporting Liam Gallagher.
Oh, wasn't announced or nothing?
No. So about an hour or so before, maybe a little bit longer than that, because we lost all track of fucking time because we was all fucking having to go. They announced Richard Ashcroft was going to do an acoustic set, like. So I guess I'm right up for this now. And we when it starts, we move over, and there's so many people, you can't even see the end of the people. You know what I mean? It's just fucking incredible, right? But it's not like it's all on top of you either.
Right.
Like where we were, and there was like 11 of us, that's where we were, and no one was bothering us. Kaz was with us as it happens, because Kaz lost
Ronnie Williams.
Ronnie and Kaz came out.
Ronnie, my next door neighbour, Ronnie.
He's Ronnie by one of our neighbours. Yeah. So there was 12. There was 12 of us with Kaz.
Looks like Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
It's him, man.
First time I've ever met Ronnie. I was talking to him in a pub in Finsbury.
Carried a pool table on my back the other day.
Did he? Yeah. Well, he had disappeared anyway. So to go over there and watch Richard Ashcroft do Bittersweet Symphony, Sonnet, Lucky Man, and Drugs Don't Work acoustic. I honestly
couldn't be what, because they did work.
They were working fantastically. Thank you very much, Richard. We value your opinion, but I got to disagree on this one. And it was as good as Liam Gallagher was, because Liam Gallagher was amazing.
Yeah, man.
Liam Gallagher was amazing.
Yeah.
Richard Ashcroft stole it for me. He was, when I woke up the next morning, I was like, Richard Ashcroft was fucking unbelievable yesterday. And that's all I could think about. I just been listening to The Verve in the fucking taxi all fucking week, like. Liam Gallagher, it's like Liam Gallagher was like 10 out of 10, and fucking Richard Ashcroft just about found another fucking something on it. Like, I don't know, it was just.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
The sun was setting, like when I was talking to Paul about it the next day, like the sun was setting behind it, and it was all sort of. It was the atmosphere of it and everything. And like I say, I'm not used to this type of thing. I've been to 3 gigs in my life. I went to Radiohead in 1998, right, in the CIA. Which, don't get me wrong, was brilliant. It was the OK Computer tour.
Sounds Bishop Gore's fuck out.
It was
That's the most Bishop Gore thing I've ever heard, isn't it? He's able to between them to the 100%.
And then I went to the Killers, which was on the Saturday before I went to
I didn't realise we had a 20-year gap. Fucking hell. So Radiohead must have been brilliant.
If you've done... It's not ever been my thing. I'll go to the boxing, I'll go to MMA. I've been to fucking 1,000 fucking shows, you know what I mean? I've been away with a footballer.
I know.
Gigs haven't really ever been my thing. But now, after going there and be experienced in that, it makes me want to do that more. Do you know what I mean? And actually, really, like to do it properly, I would like to go and do small ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that because you've done it all, Paddy? You know what I mean? I'm not blowing smoke grass. You've done the festivals and the big gigs and the small gigs and the fucking.
I'm
everything.
probably the wrong person to ask, only because I like everything. A night have got to be horrific for me to come to you and say, "Oh shit." I enjoy just going down the shop and speaking the rum and getting a fucking bag of ice, right? I enjoy everything pretty much. Colin Green and Jamie Green's mother, Teresa, always used to say, you're the worst person who asked, did you have a good night? Shit, because every time he comes back and said, oh, best night ever. She said, oh, better than last week when we had the best night ever. Like, so I find your best gig, 9 times out of 10, is your last one, right? Which, you know, it's fresh in your memory. Like, we went to see Liam Gallagher at Christmas time, a week before Kasabian.
We talked about it on
We talked about it, no, Kasabian were incredible, as they always are. But Liam Gallagher and Card Farina was eclipsed it. And then, like, the Isle of Wight was amazing. The Killers in the Isle of Wight, I've never seen the Killers, absolutely unbelievable. Like, you know, Liam, like, what's good for me, I'm seeing my daughter, who's 13, singing along to Liam Gallagher, and I'm thinking, fuck, I am done so bad, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, she's in set fucking 4th, like, as fuck, can't spell her own fucking name, but, you know what I mean? At least she knows at least she knows all the words to Diggsy's Diner, you know what I mean? And then, when he sees her then singing to the Killers, and he thinks, oh, can't get any better, don't get me wrong, and a week later, it was a totally different fucking day, like, but amazing nonetheless, like, you know,
amazing.
It was amazing. I mean, it just, what you find is, they're just good days, like, half of it is the people who go with as well. We don't really bother with twats, do we? You know?
Sounds like a Budo trip.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It
Me being a virgin.
Yeah, yeah. It the people who went was like 11 of the most random fuckers who ever.
Even though we all know each other.
Yeah.
Like I knows every single. Well, saying that's not true because the first time I met Andy McTaggart and Nick Reese.
Yeah.
The first time I ever met them, but because they follow the podcast and I spoke to them before on Twitter.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And we've been on a WhatsApp group together. It feels like, you know, same with Gilly. Like, me and Gilly's like fucking friends for life now.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
The first time I ever met him. Do you know
Gil
what
was one of the nicest people who ever met in life, like, you know.
And funny, you know,
Yeah.
funny.
But it was like the fucking film Stand By Me, wasn't it?
What?
We'd done so many adventures in one day, wasn't it?
Crazy.
If we'd have found the body outside Akababos, then I would have cut it
Top
all.
it
Like,
off, innit?
yeah.
But what happened when we were fucking... Obviously, we've had the gig, we've had the fucking time of our lives, every one of them. If they was all here now, would tell you the same thing. Fucking absolutely fucking incredible. And then 50,000 people try leaving Finsbury Park all at the same time. Oh my god. It got heavy, didn't it?
Yeah. It's just hard work.
So we leave, and I think two groups got split up originally. We managed to get back together, and then we completely lost Brett. And there was 10 of us, and the crowd's pushing it. We're all trying to stay together. What was it like, Paddy? We were all drunk as fuck and awful.
We're trying to get hold of Brett, like, and someone phoned Brett and said, wherever you are, just stay where you are, we'll find you, like. So he said, right, I'm outside the Poundland. Went fucking great. But we looked at Luke, and Luke went, nah, we're outside Poundland, right? And he said, oh, it's the Poundland next to fucking KFC. He went, our Poundland's next to fucking Wetherspoons. And you know for a fact, Poundland ain't going to have another Poundland within a close vicinity of it. So we are in, like, we are one side London. We said, where are you? You went King's Cross. I said, well, you can't be far. London is like the Isle of Wight, the size of Portena, like Dean Williams said. And Luke went, no, he's like an hour away.
How did he get so far away?
I don't know. I think he jumped on a train, like Whoopi Goldberg in fucking Ghost, and just stayed on it for an hour. You know, which is £80 taxi, wasn't it?
Crazy. So, man, I got no more in now. You're pushing the pace. I'm about fucking... I'm hardly drunk, yes.
Told you what, I've upped my game, nearly.
You can't learn how to shut the fucking fridge over. So, so we basically told Brett, just get in a taxi, and obviously he had Luke's address in his phone.
Yeah.
So just get in a taxi and fucking go to Luke's. 75 quid. 75 quid in a taxi. I had actually, just out of fucking interest one day, I had AA route planned, how far it is from Finsbury Park to Luke's, and how far it is from Luke's to Camden, because we were going there on a Saturday.
How much is that in yellow cabs? And
well, it was 18 miles, right, from Finsbury to Luke's. So you chuck £2 a mile, so that's what, 36, say 40, you know what I mean, give or take on the traffic, because you're in London and they charge you 75. And you know, it's just scandalous. They charge what they want, can they? Do you know what I mean? But a lot of that, he's probably stuck in traffic, because it doesn't matter that it's 11 o'clock at night, there's probably fucking bumping
Yeah, of
traffic
course, yeah.
11 o'clock at fucking night. And they meet as a fucking going up. I think it starts on a £5 before you even fucking get in again. You know what I mean? So it was a robbery, but we were just happy to see the fucking come home, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
It was like,
yeah,
fucking hell, now he's fucking alive.
It's times like I'm just glad who got charged a new phone, money, a new pocket. Fucking stressful, man.
Yeah, it was stressful. Yeah, and that was a big thing. Like I turned my phone off for large parts of the day, so that I just knew that if worst came to the worst, I could turn my phone on, I could ring someone, and if I couldn't find them, I had Luke's fucking address in it, and I would get in a taxi, and I would pay the taxi back.
Yeah.
That would be the worst case scenario, like. And, you know, because London's we talked about it, didn't we? Swansea's a fucking village.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, it is.
And
I wouldn't change it for the fucking world.
Absolutely
like,
not.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I can imagine.
I'm happy here. Do you know what I mean? I like the pace.
Less hectic.
I can jump in a car and I can drive anywhere in probably 15 to 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Like Donna says about what town. 3 pubs, McDonald's over the road, and if you die, funeral directors right at the end of Town. Perfect. It ain't no Isle of Wight. That's perfect for me. So even if you die, you know they can walk into the funeral directors.
Look, I loved the weekend, right? I didn't have a bad minute. But it's not the way of life that I could get to live.
No.
In a lot of ways, when we talked to Millwall Chris, I remember Millwall Chris said he found it too slow here because he grew up in London. I can see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Yeah, that's what they used to though. That's
what they used to.
Every time I get on a train, I wants to be hammered getting off it. Now that ain't gonna work if you go into fucking Barclays Bank working at 9 in the morning. You know what I mean? You're gonna get sacked by fucking September. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, like no matter where you go, it's miles to get anywhere, seemingly, like, you know. So we you know, even on a Saturday, we got up on a Saturday morning, have a bit of breakfast, have a shower, we're ready to go again. Let's get to Camden. I'm looking at the clock, it's like 11. Fuck. If we're in Swansea, we're in the boozer before 12.
Oh fuck yeah.
I'm happy to have a pint at 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
the edge off it, like.
fuck it.
You know what I mean? Oh no. Fucking hell, it was about an hour and a half till we got
Was
the
mate.
pub.
You know, we're talking 3 fucking trains and all that.
It's like an overland train from Bromley to fucking Victoria Station. Then you got to get on one tube. Then you got to get another tube. And then you know you get it. It's a lot. It's a lot of graft.
You're better off just going days like Manchester.
Yeah.
No, you know, don't get me wrong. It's part of the
Camden's
experience.
great though, mate.
Camden was brilliant.
Camden's brilliant.
Camden's not like any place you'll ever go in your life.
I don't know.
No.
Because you know when you walked out on the road, this is like what London's like. You walk out on the road, and it's like as if somebody's just a football match had just finished. There was like fucking 10,000 people on the pavement.
Yeah.
And it's like a market, you know, we walk up the tube, but it's not, you know, like when you go to Bendon, when you've got all those shops that sell all the yucky football tops and that. That's what it's
That's what it's like.
But,
Why ain't put no one pulling them?
yeah, the shops, I got like big dragon fucking, did you see all the models? Like, it just, honest to God, it's a wild fucking place. And then we went up to a place called Camden Lock. Obviously, we were just following the people who seemed to know what they were fucking doing. Luke and Denty. And it was like we go into a Wetherspoons and then you standing there then and it was all like picturesque as fuck.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit emotional.
Outside drinking, like which we are big fans of, like
glasses outside the pub.
Yeah, no plastic glasses.
No plastic shit. No, oh mate, you're going to drink outside.
Yeah.
Let's pour that in a plastic glass and make it fucking flat. This was proper. You're allowed to take your glasses outside and have a fucking pint, which I'm a massive fan of that. Then obviously being the lads that we are, we ends up in a fucking massive boozer which got the football on. It's like let's go to Camden, the most hipster place in London for the day. And we end up in a place called the Edinburgh Castle where they were showing the football. And what was class about it was when we got in there, Argentina and France was on, which was probably the game of the World Cup so far, arguably. And inside the pub was people who were supporting Argentina, and outside the pub, in his big screen, was a load of French, right? So then you've got the atmosphere, like, we walked in and I think Paul were getting to get the beers in. I said, I'll go outside but I'll try and find a spot for us. Like, as I walked past all these, like, I'm not saying they were from Argentina, but they were supporting Argentina. Argentina scored. So I was in the middle of them and they were all like, fucking cheating. So then you get in the mix a bit then, don't you? You know, you've had a couple of pints and you're going along with it, and then like that fullback scored that goal, you know,
I don't know, that's football porn, that is. I haven't seen the angle of it from behind. I could watch it all day,
like when I scored 5 in a row.
You never scored anything like that in your fucking life.
Exactly a carbon copy of that.
How tell me that you scored a goal like that?
FEW.
He's had 4 cans now. He's fucking head's
mate,
gone.
you fucking smash. What's this?
His fucking head's gone. Budo's going up in flames.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Cancel the weigh-ins.
It was.
You can't Dino's off in the morning and you can't. Yeah.
It was brilliant, absolutely fucking brilliant. And what was great about it was because I had a proper drink on a Saturday, which I didn't really have on the Friday till we got.
Was you with your brother, was you?
Well, no, I know. And I had a proper drink, so I didn't remember none of the tubes or the trains back to Luke's.
Never.
The next thing I remember is me and you in a kebab house buying dirty stinking kebabs.
Yeah, it was fucking fun.
We were fucking starving. Honestly, God, we were fucking ravenous. We hadn't eaten for 2 days. There's a photo of someone talking me and him. And there's literally kebabs planted on my face.
Looked like a pair of fucking gorillas, obviously. Like eating bananas in fucking Whipsnade Zoo.
This man, manners.
Yeah.
0 out of 10.
Really? Do you think so?
Yeah. We went to. Did we go to much Marley?
In
on Bama?
Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham. We had biggest, one of the biggest nights I've ever had. I spent 300 quid.
Right, yeah.
I didn't take any drugs.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. But the way he attacked the breakfast.
Never.
With the spoons with a pint of Stella.
Really?
He didn't use a knife and fork.
Never.
It wasn't even breakfast. We went in, it was actually TJ Fridays. So TJ Fridays, opposite where we were staying. Yeah. So we get up now, it's like, oh, fuck, we may as well go to TJ's. You know, you can order fucking the main menu at like 11 in the morning.
Yeah, of course.
You had like a fucking mixed grill or a steak
I had ribs.
Right,
so I'm like, well, fuck me, if I'm in TJ Fridays, I ain't having no fucking poxy breakfast. You put the full rack up.
There's me, I'm pushing it around the place.
Yeah. No, like Telly does, trying to split, making sure nothing touches.
I've had a go, right?
Yeah.
He's like, all sauce up
I'm literally one step away from caveman.
Not wrapped in the fucking...
Yeah, wrapped in the Yankee. Wrapped in the Ted Yankee.
She's got all sauce up it. I'm like, fuck it.
Absolute animal. I was fucking...
Cracking night that, wasn't it?
It was a brilliant night in Birmingham for Bama.
Aside from the result.
Really?
Aside from the result.
Aside from the result.
That was good.
Birmingham was a fucking really, really good night out. Really, really good. But one thing I was glad about with London was no matter how much we caned it, and we fucking caned it, trust me, we caned it. It was light when I went to bed both days, and I didn't do much keeping in. Was coming home, I didn't feel rough. I don't know how I didn't feel rough. I don't know how any of us didn't feel rough.
We were all alright.
We were all alright. We get on a train, right? This is where I thought I was going to go tits up. Gets on a train, everyone got a seat. Me and Gilly haven't got a seat. I thought, fuck me, it's going to be a nightmare, this is. We walks out to where the toilet is, right? And there was about 15 people, no, just in the foyer bit by the toilet. Yeah. This guard opens the door, because the door had already shut, and they were like, the train's about to leave. She opens the door, she goes, you can't all stay in here, there's room 5, the first 5 carriages. No, I went like, yeah, she went, but you got to go now. I looked at Gilly went, fuck it. We ran down the train, right? We jumped in first class. We went fucking first class, fucking back to Bristol.
Changes everything, oh my.
Oh my word.
First class, there's probably no one in there, was there?
There was literally 5 people in a whole first class.
Thought first class used to be £10 to upgrade. Now it's something like 70s, not worth it.
We said, we got in there, we sat down, we went, if they kick us out, they kick us out. What we got to lose? We'll just go and stand by those fucking toilets over there. People were coming in, right, and no word of a lie, it was so full, that train, because they were cancelling trains that day, right, so they were just ramming. It was like fucking also, it was like one of those things you see in India, you know, when people are hanging off a fucking side, right? They were all, there's like glass doors in first class. We were sitting there on the fucking table again, not even meant to be here. We didn't even have the common decency to go, just dive in here, guys, like us. We were just going like, stay out there.
No, usually, I was brought up whenever he was on a bus or anything like that. Women, children, old people, you've got to let them have a seat. It was dog eat dog our world.
They had a middle finger, did they?
Middle
finger job, like that.
Who could have had a woman carrying shopping, carrying a small child, telling me the husband just died. She wouldn't have had that seat that day. I don't give a fuck.
It was taken
any other day she can have it, but no way.
No,
I ain't fucking moving. So I tell you what's fucking killing me. I don't mean to turn into a morning cunt, but this weather's fucking me up bagged. This weather should only be like this if you're going to Tiki Beach or if you're going to water park. It's killing me. It's fucking killing me.
Quite possibly the best place on planet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. There's
Millwall Chris, the only person who's got a bend, dominate it. Miserable cunt.
We gaffer taped Muggy and Fishy when they had a joint stag to a palm tree in there, and the guy didn't ban out 6 hours.
It's
Jared, 6 hours they were there.
I think
6 hours. And then he came and he said, listen boys,
you've got the...
you know, you've done your bit.
And that's
Fucking
enough.
like,
Yeah.
6 hours.
So anywhere else, you're getting kicked out, isn't it?
You can
Anywhere, I think you've got the pyramids in Egypt, but I heard that's overrated. That's because they built the McDonald's by there. You've got the Mayan Mountains. Where's the one? Machu Picchu, is it?
Yeah.
Again, right?
Westy at the top.
Yeah.
And this one's
Again, takes too long to get there. You're hiking through the jungle and fucking for days.
then you go Tiki Beach.
Then you've got Tiki Beach. I'd say Tiki Beach, easy to get there.
It's a different gravy, innit?
Different world, mate.
Gravy.
Absolutely brilliant. One of the greatest places on planet.
Last, and they were like, the head dome would come over, and he had ears like Brett. And I said, listen, boys.
Just give it a best.
Baby Sam. No, just chill out, boys.
Yeah.
We're alright.
Some Spanish guy.
Black guy, yeah.
As soon as you see some monster with
The arms are there, right?
Yeah.
And that don't normally, but you know when you see the ears like
Who knows he's the real deal, like.
I was like, boys, should we chill out a bit? You know?
Trying to calm it down, like.
They're like, no, fuck, we'll be alright there. I'm like, no, it's
Crazy out
I think
there.
it's truth be told.
Liam Wallow done a Mandy bomb and fell asleep. Colin Breen tipped the bottle of wicked on my head. Honestly, to wake me up. That was another one I peaked too early.
On the Sunday was very heavy.
Oh, man.
Sunday was very heavy.
Yeah.
Only the elite managed to make it out that night. Stacko barricaded himself in the bedroom.
Yeah, Stack won't be team said to. I think Stack might still be there. Stack was still in room number 222 of the Benidorm Lost the pigsty.
We were in the Red Lion, and when I remember going home just about, and Adam's like, listen, I remember coming home with you. He said he had to bring you home. He said because you literally turned into a statue in the middle of the fucking dance floor in the Red Lion. He said I just half dance like a.
I think we might have talked about that. Cobley had the last day in Benidorm. We'd done the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He was leaving Monday night,
So
right?
I
was like, fuck this. I've had a great day, Jim. I'll take the speedboat. Monday, I'm taking it easy. I'm doing breaststrokes.
you got to use your head.
Oh mate, I was like drunk and good. I'm doing fucking backstrokes.
I'm enjoying my day, right? Flat out.
Half of the boys, right, went flat out. Cobley went flat out,
School
right?
boy.
Spewed on the bus to the airport, right? What was the smell like?
I couldn't smell.
Honestly, it smelled like.
Did Carl have any clothes on? That's what I'm asking.
He did on the bus. Well, he had to take his top off, right? But his family's on the bus as well.
Yeah.
He spewed on the window, right? And the window went on the window and it in back on his chest, right? So he's stinking. He's smelling like my bins on a Sunday night when Donna puts full chickens in the black bags and all the foxes get at him like fucking does my head in. Honestly, he was stinking all day when he was families looking at him, giving him daggers.
It was a rough trip home.
About 2 or 3 events ago, I have like, I think 17 security.
Right.
But obviously everyone knows down the LC they've got the climbing wall there.
Yeah.
3 security on there. He was in and out like a demon's whisper.
He was
up there, right?
Yeah.
Bollock naked, obviously.
Totally bollock naked.
True Carl Colby fashion. The guy said, can you come down? He said, no, let me get to the top first.
Most people would have fallen. Most people would have got 6-7 feet and fallen.
Yeah.
But
he just like up the top.
Mate, he didn't have shoes on, right? And he said
he did no choke
on his hands,
no
mate.
choke,
No safety harness. And he went like that. He went, watch this. He said, I'm on there. Hold my clothes, folding his clothes, nice, right? I'm holding them under my arm. Do you know the funniest thing? One of the funniest things I've ever seen? He was like, say, about 7 foot in the air, and there was this ginger security guard trying to grab him.
He had
a couple of efforts to grab him. Cobley was gone, mate. Cobley was fucking up before you could say Simon's out. Right?
No, I had to go for a meeting that night with the LC.
No way.
Yeah, health and safety.
I'll never get John Phillips' Instagram story, only in Swansea. Cobley's bollocks are hanging down. Like that Tesco advert with Dudley Moore, the last turkey in Sainsbury's.
Some buffoon.
Oh no.
He's like, I'm sitting there like that. Like, obviously I know it's Cobley there. Some buffoon has gone up the wall. Didn't have no clothes on. I was like, it's terrible.
No. Yeah.
It's terrible. What the? It's Carl, he's fucking give him a little wave on the way up.
Just pretend you don't fucking know him in that situation.
It's like Fudge's wedding. When they pulled him the next day after his wedding on Craigenhorse, they said, damn, someone has set off the fire extinguisher. It was fucking Fudger. Fudger was strutting round the fucking accommodation like Alec Baldwin in Backdraft, wasn't he?
Didn't he get naked on your wedding? He was good as gold.
Who was? Me?
Cobbs
No, what were you fucking talking about? That's how pissed you was at my wedding. Me and Lyndon, we would leave it out
Oh,
on the fucking dance floor at the end of the
Thriller
night.
and that, wasn't it?
We was standing at the back, all the boys, just like towards the end of the night. Dino was there, obviously he'd had a couple of beers, I can't remember
About 30.
he was just cunt.
About 30.
And they put a song on that
Right.
oh
no.
Well, it's
There's
like
only
a call
one
to
end, yeah.
arms to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm already making my way to the fucking stage, and it looks like that, and I can just see Cobbley's coming as well. So we was bollocky buff on my fucking wedding, I think.
I can
There was one wedding
came
where
into Thriller and
yeah,
the kids went
Ucky,
into
I remember that come on once and
Brilliant.
when Ucky got naked, Ucky's cock was all over Facebook. Fucking
No, that was in Louis' wedding. That's 10 years now when you ended.
No way,
I
is
swear
it
to God,
really?
we were talking about it yesterday. That wedding, right? Oh, we kicked the ass out of it because I was a groom. Oh, for fuck's sake, we was fucking on it like early doors in Louis' house. He was living in Langavellic at the time, and we had limos to the fucking to the wedding. I was smashed before the wedding even fucking started. So it goes through the night. Bambi was driving around in a fucking
mobility scooter.
Right around the dance floor, right? Seriously, right? So it's got to the point where
You actually need it as well.
Yeah.
You need
so
it.
I don't remember none of this. I just saw the photos afterwards. But me and Ucky got bollocky buff. And another fucking official photographer, I've gone and taken his camera off him.
That's right.
And I'm walking around the dance floor with nothing but my fucking socks on, taking photos of people of the fucking official photographer. My cock wasn't looking too good. Obviously it was cold and you know what I mean?
Aircon's brilliant at my village.
Yeah. And that was me and Ucky. Literally in the middle of the dance floor, bollocky buff and Bambi on the fucking mobility scooter.
Ucky was going mad. My auntie's on Facebook. His photos of fucking Ucky's cock everywhere.
Yeah.
Wasn't
What I
it?
don't know is where's Ucker for Budo 31?
Is he on it? No.
Is he fuck?
Never. He's
He
listening.
made
to this
all the
now.
photos last time, you know, giving it the big thumbs up and everything.
He bound to buy a ticket now. He'd be down there. He can pay on a door.
More money than sense.
Yeah, he'd be down there. Like, don't worry about that. Talking about Bambi.
Get a ticket and you starving fucker.
Talking about Bambi. Bambi's had some fucking corkers, mine. Fucking. I've seen Bambi crash a moped, right? Literally had his hand on a moped, pulled the, what's that called? Throttle, is it? Pulled the throttle, but jumped off, kept his hand on the throttle. Mate, the fucking bike went into the bar of the hotel, like smashed up there's fucking Australia everywhere, right? Same hotel, same holiday, he buys a bodyboard, right? What's a bodyboard for? Jumping on the beach for the waves, isn't it?
Yeah.
He buys a bodyboard and jumps in the pool, right? Fucking bodyboard's fucking shit. It don't work. Yeah, of course it's not gonna work, man. We need to fucking wave, you fucking spastic, right? Swims over to a girl, right? This girl had a broken arm. She fucking paddles over to this bodyboard. He thinks he got to put batteries in this bodyboard, right? Paddles over to her. Greatest chat up live ever heard, like. Right? Yeah, mate. Broke your arm, have you? Yeah, broke my arm. How did you do that then? Oh, I fell. Drunk you was, wasn't you? No, I wasn't drunk, I was sober. Silence. Bambi just paddles back over to the boys. Comes back, listen, goes again. Fucking snobby bitch. Fucking Bambi, what a fucking legend.
How do are they going to have a TV for the boys watch the England game now on the weekend when they setting up?
Well, the plan is, like me and Gammon, last time we did a show, it actually fell on, it was Liverpool United.
Right.
And obviously, me and, like, Gammon's one of my best mates. He's a United fan. I follow Liverpool. We went to watch it, and the boys said, oh look, we're here to set up the cage. Cage guys came.
Oh, so while we was grafting, he was fucking up.
No, you weren't even there yet. Don't even think about it. You weren't even...
This is
you were
our
still-
job.
Yeah.
still in bed.
Ah,
You
right.
was still in bed.
I was
So,
there in football.
The
with
Cage
my boy.
boys turned up, and the Lightning boys turned up, and then it's like there's nothing you do. So me and Gavin, it was like I'll walk about.
3 o'clock's a bit later, though, isn't it?
So we goes and it's absolutely fucking even.
Never.
Yeah, full of Manxo.
Oh, no.
Yeah, within about 10 minutes they tune it up. I'm like that, bear with the sore head.
Come on, Gavin, we've got to set the cage up.
Gavin's just bouncing around. Like, are you ready to shoot? He said, no, we'll wait till half time. I was like, for fuck's sake. But then we went down. Nothing happens until 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah.
No.
But it's on 3, isn't it?
But
It's gonna be-
obviously I've been let down this time by the main man Ryan. But normally he comes in,
Takes
sets
over.
the tables out,
Yeah.
Takes
does
over.
all the business.
You got the fight now. He's going to take over my responsibilities, not just on the
Let
judging
me get this
table.
straight now. The fights had the seal of approval off his brother. So if anything was tits up,
It's my fault, is it?
I know.
Is Mark the fight the new judge?
He's the new judge. Yeah.
Oh, is he really? Yeah.
One night only.
one night only, yeah. One and done.
He's
One and done.
I've speaking of the World Cup, what do you think of it?
brilliant so
Mate,
far.
my old man got no interest in football, right? My old man is phoning me up. Because he's watching fucking Colombia versus fucking Hungary. He's fucking World Cup, he's turned into World Cup Willie. Honestly, he's singing fucking It's Coming Home while he's got his rabbit cat.
I've dipped in out as best I can, right? And everything I've seen, I've been impressed by. That was brilliant Saturday, France and
great,
Argentina.
Yeah,
the
that was
atmosphere
brilliant.
though was amazing.
England and Colombia was a crock of shit.
Right, but
Do you know what I enjoyed it?
Japan and fucking Belgium
Great
second
game,
half
incredible
was
game.
fucking brilliant.
Incredible.
I sort of missed the first half. What day was that?
Can I just
Monday?
tell you,
Monday.
I had Belgium was 7-1.
Really?
Yeah. Only
Well,
a
when
fiver.
they were 2-0 down.
When they were 2 down, 7-1. Only a fiver, but I'm just putting it out there.
Right.
Oh, fair
You
enough.
Right, just
should
put it out there.
be winners out, Dino. You are no fucking losers. You can. And I missed the first half, and I was like, oh, no much fucking going on yet. And me and Niall come down here to watch it, and then it was probably the best second half of football I can remember seeing in a fucking long time. It was. I felt
Japan
sorry
dog
as
shit,
fuck
mate.
for Japan,
The
Yeah,
dog
yeah.
shit, mate.
but they played
They buzz
absolutely
around,
great
they
football.
buzz around. But
They
they're
hard
shit.
work. They work hard, don't they?
They
They work really fucking hard.
couldn't take much away
Do you know
from
the
the way they
great? Do
played
you
in
know
the
the
second.
best part of the game? I thought. Do you see Lukaku's dummy?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Changed everything.
Yeah,
And bear in mind, he's a centre forward,
You
man.
look at 2-0, right? You look at Japan's team, you look at Belgium's team.
But
What was it?
Fair play.
50 minutes gone?
Yeah.
Fair play to Martinez. He saw what Belgium have got. They got a load of brilliant players.
Yeah.
But no
Golden
balance.
generation.
There's just no
Yeah.
balance in their side when they play them all at the same
Yeah.
time.
I
So at
disagree.
least Martinez had the fucking good sense to go, right, let's get some big cunts on it. And he went, let's
Yeah,
chuck
I
Fellaini
can
in
see-
it.
yeah.
Chadley was
Right.
like, Chadley looked about fucking 7 foot
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
next to the fucking chaps.
No, I can
And
see
he put him
sense.
on there, and they did change the flow of the game. Fair play to Belgium, shows a lot of character to come back like that. I did feel sorry for Japan.
I think they
I
win
didn't
the
feel
game.
sorry for Courtois though, because he'd slagged Pickford, didn't he? That
I
day.
did really, yeah.
Did you hear about it?
No,
It was all
no.
over TalkSport. You know, Januzaj scored that goal against Pickford.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I didn't see much wrong with what Pickford did in that.
Wow.
Januzaj fucking.
Yeah, I noticed he had a
mullered
lot
the
of. He like pulled it back like Kenny Dalglish style and whipped it with the left
fucking
foot.
top corner.
Yeah, I think it was a good goal.
I didn't see much wrong with it.
England's shit.
But what Courtois said was, he was too busy throwing his feet in the air or something, and basically later on, maybe he got lost in translation.
Yeah, but it was a
But he
fuck up
said
of mine.
he's what for Pickford?
Yeah, I think.
I thought that ball was travelling so
Four
fast.
hands
yeah.
you've had, you can't.
Yeah.
You
I'm
fucking
serious.
beat him before he dived. Well, yeah,
Fuck.
Courtois said he's too small to be a keeper. He's the same size as Ike Casillas.
Right.
Obviously, Courtois is like 6'6" or something. Like, you know,
Yeah,
everyone.
but Salto's 5'10". Greatest keeper
Everyone got to
ever.
be a monster
Yeah,
these days.
regardless of that, he's not a world class keeper.
I'm not saying yes.
Regardless.
No.
But he's the
I'm
best
not-
England they got.
I'm not. What I'm saying is, I'm not actually a Pickford
England
fan.
are shite,
But I
aren't
don't like people taking a shot. Courtois took a shot and then let in 2 goals that he probably should have saved against Japan.
Right,
Right,
yeah,
that's
I
what
agree
that's what
with
I
that,
was getting
yeah.
at. Right, you can't. If you shoot your mouth off, you've got to be the best in the world. Then.
Yeah.
I still think
He
England's team. I know the media are getting hold of it and they're fucking crap. They're not.
Oh, they
they
are
won't
crap.
even be tween. I'm putting out there now. They won't be tween. They're not good enough to be tween.
I hope, for the sake of this podcast, they beat Sweden because we're doing a World Cup
Right, we can do a
semi-final
World
special
Cup.
next week.
I'm telling you now, they will not beat Sweden.
Do you think so, yeah?
I
I think
I'm
Colombia was a
almost
tougher
convinced.
game than Sweden, personally.
I don't. Personally, I go the
Sweden
other
have knocked out Germany. They knocked out Italy over 2 legs. Obviously, I'm Italian.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Italy should be in the World Cup. They're a better team than England. Hands
way.
down.
Italian,
They're
from the
better.
fucking ghost, you twat.
Right, but they're a better team than England. Right?
Right.
They are. Regardless where everyone says. They knocked them out. They knocked
I think
Germany
the
out.
key-
They
I
knocked
think-
Holland out. Right? Whatever it is. They'll beat England.
I think the key
Yeah,
word,
too much
the
right
key word, which I don't disagree with what Dino said, is team. It's about being a team.
Yeah.
A lot
They
of
won the games, but
the sides that have been fucking booted out so far, the big name sides.
All
They're
big
not
names,
teams.
yeah.
They're not teams. You look at Croatia, I see a team. I see 11 men on the same fucking page. Sweden, they may not be the best team at all, but I see 11 men on the same fucking page. England, whatever they're doing, they're grinding it out, which they've not done for a very long time.
Look at their team, right? Look, even the starting 11, look at their rule squad. There's no way they could fucking win the World Cup.
No, I don't disagree with you. But whatever they're doing, they're winning games, and all they've got to do is get through. You just got to get through. They don't have to be great against Sweden. They just have to get through.
And beat Sweden.
Once they get the semi-final, if they get the semi-final, it's a success. But I'm saying, if they get to the semi-final...
I already think it is a success already. If they go out valiantly against Sweden,
I agree.
I think that they will be looked on as a success.
Yeah, that's
However, if they get to semi-finals, it will be looked on like they won it.
Yeah,
it would be like 1990 again. They'll come back as heroes. You know what I mean? I don't actually. Kane has scored 6 goals, and not one of them
5 penalties,
3 penalties, 2 tap-ins, and one which hit him.
They're acting like he's the fucking second coming.
But Kane is a great footballer. They're just not creating nothing for him.
He's not a great footballer.
Are you fucking serious?
He's not a great footballer, is he?
But he scored 30 goals for the last 3 seasons or some shit in the fucking Premier League.
I don't care. He's not a great... When you say great footballer, that's a fucking bold statement.
No, great is fair.
That's
he's not saying world class.
That's Messi.
No, Messi's world class.
Messi's elite level.
So
great is different world class.
I'm not talking about elite level, Dino, like Messi and Ronaldo. I'm not saying
he's
that.
A fantastic
what I'm saying is,
he's not great is the same as world class.
In the fucking Premier League, he's been the best striker in the Premier League for 3 seasons. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, of course.
The most consistent striker in the Premier League for 3 seasons.
I'd argue Aguero, but...
Well, you're right, okay. He's definitely...
We're talking England now at the minute.
He's the most...
Yeah, we're talking England, right. But they
but I haven't got the stats here, because fuck the stats. But him and Aguero, if you put them against each other, Kane probably scored more than Aguero over 3 seasons.
Possibly, I don't know.
In a worse side?
In not as good side.
Still, if you ask me...
Yeah, no.
Who I'd rather in my team, I'd say Aguero.
All I'm saying is, Kane will score goals if you give him opportunities. I don't remember so far one opportunity Kane has had that he fluffed. He hasn't had any opportunities. He's had no opportunities. They can't create fuck all. What they've got...
Shite. That's why.
Dele Alli, you got to drop him. Fucking crap he's been. He hasn't done a single thing worth talking about.
I agree with you.
Raheem Sterling buzzes around a lot and gets involved, but does nothing.
It's a shit and bounce up. Crap.
I thought Lingard was shit against fucking Colombia.
I think it's Brazil's lose.
Do you think so? Yeah, I like France, mate.
I
do like France.
I think Brazil. But what I'm saying is, I know it's not just the media. People are starting to believe they're nowhere near good enough. I'm convinced. Absolutely convinced.
I don't believe. But we've said from the start. Now what's happening on Twitter, what I'm seeing, is just everyone's arguing. It's like, if you're Welsh and you want England to do well,
it's not about that.
Yeah.
It's not about that. I just don't think they're good enough.
For me personally, we said at the start, like we singing fucking World Emotion and stuff, we don't give a fuck. But personally, I don't want England to win the World Cup.
Of course not.
Not
I'd like the longer they stay in, the more fun it is. Same as the longer you always need the host nation to do well. It just creates a buzz. It creates a buzz in that country.
Russia beating Spain, which actually was a game that I watched.
Yeah.
I managed to catch all the extra time and the penalties. I was rooting for Russia.
Yeah,
this is great for the tournament if Russia beats Spain.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic for the tournament if Russia beats Spain. So then it's fucking great. So far so good. I don't think you could fucking actually plot it any better because you've got a load of random sides at the quarter-final stage. You've got a load of random sides you wouldn't have expected.
Still got some big sides. Still got Brazil. You've got France.
You've still got France.
If you capture my old man's imagination football-wise, it's a fucking great tournament.
Because normally it's Lurchmania back to back.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck. Like
you both know my old man. Since Liam been in it, Liam watching it, right? He is absolutely petrified that England will win it.
Really?
I think
he's petrified.
Yeah.
But I know they're not good enough.
No, I
think it will take some minor miracle for
if they won that, it's unbelievable.
The England-Colombia game pissed me off. I gotta be honest, Colombia done my head in.
They crackers, man.
They done my head in. They really, really annoy me. Like, you know, I'm not rooting for England anymore than I'm rooting for Colombia. I'm happy to see a good game of football, like I did the night before, which was Japan and Belgium, which I was like not rooting for anyone, but I celebrated when Belgium scored because it was like the story, wasn't it? And like you said, Lukaku's dummy. Like when the ball came in, I'm saying to myself, please dummy that, please don't be a twat, and he dummies it, score. Amazing. I'm like, that is football. They've got from one end to the other.
They got 20 players that can play. They got 20 players that can play.
But that England-Colombia game was the polar opposite, and it wasn't England's fault, right? It was Colombia ruined the game, fucking ruined the game, and it did my head in. Where's the... You know after the penalty, which was a fucking penalty.
Yeah, of course,
right?
Of course it was.
Why isn't the referee booking every single player that surrounds him? That's what I would have done. I just going to
you see him stepping on the spot, sleepy, nice.
You can't do that. It was over 3 minutes till you could take the fucking penalty. The worst thing was, when Colombia actually started to play, they were the better fucking side.
Yeah, at the end,
right at the end.
100%.
They were the better fucking side.
Because that's where everyone's getting carried away. As strong as the Premier League is, England...
I don't think anyone's...
Tell what got overlooked was Pickford's save.
Oh, it was Ellison.
Yeah,
because they scored.
Because they scored straight away. I forgot about it. What a save! Like
I was on the blower right when that Colombian fucking hit the bar. I was talking. I was like, they're fucking going out. Prick at the bar. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, the penalties were a lot better in that game than they were in the fucking Spain-Russia game. I've never seen such a bad set of penalties. No. Even the ones that they scored were shit. In the England-Colombia game, they were quality penalties. Even Henderson's, alright.
Mate, every single one was like,
When you Rashford, you're walking up, you're 20 years of age in the World Cup, you put it down and you go, and you just like licensed it into the bottom corner. I'm like, that takes some guts.
Yeah, of course.
Trippier, he has a decent free kick in the fucking World Cup, and he goes, sticks in the fucking top corner. Right? There's a lot to be said for the ability that is. And Colombia, fair play to them, they penalties were brilliant. Up until the point that guy thought, I'm hot shot Hamish now. Fucking underside.
There's a blast of the past. Hot shot Hamish.
Hot shot Hamish.
Hot shot Hamish and Mighty Mouse.
It's before your time,
Yeah,
just leave that to me and Paddy. And when that guy came up, the boy that missed, the number 7, he'd come on sub and he played really well. And he'd come on, I think he didn't score a goal, but anyway, he played really well. And I said to my boy, this boy's played really well since he came on. He's bound to fucking miss now, I've said that. And he did. Pickford's fucking save. And I was quite happy for him. Just because the way Colombia had played,
I'm not.
Pickford had his moment because he'd been fucking shit all over.
Fuck that, they're not humble at all, right? They're not humble.
Well, yeah, but you're not talking about England team now, you're talking about England fans.
But it's still England.
Yeah, but I think you're not seeing it from the same point of view that me and Paddy.
Dino's had 3 cans of Heineken. He turned into fucking Mussolini.
Yes, he's going to throw. If I had Packer furniture now, he'd literally. Throw
yeah.
Oh, listen, everyone knows they're not good enough to win the World Cup.
Yeah, but it's still more, Dino.
We all know. They're beating shite teams, but they're getting carried away.
Look, if you look at it sensibly, they beat Tunisia and Panama, which I think we could probably beat if we put 11 boys together.
Wales?
No, I mean me, you and him.
Oh, right,
the boys from the
so say, Wales will fucking definitely beat those.
And they've lost to Belgium, and then they've gone through on penalties against Colombia. Saturday is a proper test because Sweden won't give them a fucking inch.
No.
Sweden won't give an inch.
Sweden will beat them.
You fancy it,
yeah?
I genuinely hope not. So we can do the podcast next week.
That'd be perfect. Do you know what day that is?
What day is it?
No, I don't know, I'm asking him.
Oh no, fucking no, we Google it. I thought he was going to...
Sweden will beat them. Sweden will beat them.
Have anyone seen, speaking of Sweden, have anyone seen any fucking one who the Swans happen to be linked to? Or...
Is that Gordon, is it?
Oh, who's that guy from Real Madrid who got announced by Tribology?
No, this just sums up the Swans, doesn't it?
Absolute brilliant.
Either he's a chancer, that guy, and it's not true. Right. He's just some guy that lives down in fucking Pentratrian Road. Right? And he's walked up and he's gone, do you know what? I'll have these cunts over. I'll tell them that I'm fucking Jordi Govea, and I'll have a free haircut, and they'll have me over this. If that is fantastic.
Amazing.
Good luck to him. If it is the actual Jordi Govea, where have they set him up?
He's in the World Cup, isn't he?
I know, how do you end up in Lango,
How
innit?
does he end up over there?
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of questions that need to be
He's
answered.
living above the plough, isn't he?
The Swans haven't fucking announced it. Trimology have announced it. A lot of people have announced it.
I think it's a smart appointment.
Smart appointment.
I think.
Yeah.
No.
I think most Swans fans are happy.
I don't follow the Swans as fucking hard as the pair of you. I think it's a fucking really smart.
Yeah, I think every Swans fan is happy. Whether it works out, you never know. The manager's
He's a clever cunt.
Sometimes they just got to be the right fit, right? But they sacked all the scouts, didn't they? And said he's in charge of recruitment.
He has handpicked Swansea City.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Sorry to butt in. One's Tuesday at 7, and one's Wednesday at 7.
Oh, perfect.
Can we make both of them? I'd be hyped for both of them. So, when I look at it today, I follow Swans TV on YouTube. So I'm in work this morning, a bit quiet. First training session. And I think, oh fuck me. Jesus Christ, are we coming down to the start of the season?
Yeah, we are.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? 4 weeks to the start of the season. We've signed literally nobody of note. Right? We've not got rid of the players that I wanted to see the back of. Like literally in flames falling off a cliff. That type of back of.
Yeah.
I mean, not just can you just leave? Like if what I wanted, right, was a video of Potter with all of them handcuffed, right, with blindfolds on, no Norton, and he's walking up behind them and just going, and he's just like taking them out. Now
like one of them gangster videos from Mexico.
Exactly, like that. Now that would have done me. I'd have shared that around WhatsApp, right? That's what I wanted to see. Norton, boom, to that kid. Wayne Routledge, boom, to that kid. All them boys gone. I know what I've got? Another fucking pre-season watching videos of Norton and fucking Routledge, and I don't mind.
I don't mind so much.
Dino, seriously, you're upsetting me, right? Like, we've had 4 cans. I don't give a fuck what you've done in the past, right? I'm fucking gonna find some way to stab you in the neck with this pen. Kyle Norton's a twat, right? We're not having him yet. I can't go into another season with these pricks still in here. I said a couple of fucking.
So what's the answer to that boy they got?
No, I'm not saying that's. I'm not saying that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's
fucking League of Wales.
Why are we going into this part of the season and we've still got these fucking wankers on board? We should have binned them. Why can't we just get fucking rid of them? We just can't seem to get rid of them. I said that keeping the bad eggs was as bad as signing bad players. If you keep that bad influence in the change room, you're stuck with it. And this is what we've got. They don't want to be there. Norton's fucking hanging. And the fact that we're not signing players, and you know what they'll do? You'll have Hugh Jenkins, will come out now in about 2 or 3 weeks, and he'll go, see, well, the World Cup, and because we dropped, and I can tell you go, the World Cup have, made it hard for us to find targets, and because we're dropping down from the Premier League, people are asking us too much for players that we're looking at, and it's all the same excuses we've had year after year, and now we're stuck with the same fucking squad.
Do you think they'll commit some fucking bread to it?
Yeah, they have committed bread. They bought fucking Rooney.
Yeah, they bought
for
Rooney.
DC United. Our chairman is next to Rooney holding up the fucking kit.
Yeah,
correct.
Look, it's bollocks, right? They fucking seriously. We ain't gonna sign anyone. We'll probably, the week of the season starts, we'll sell the players that could actually help us, right? Jordan Ayew, Mawson, boys like that will go down.
Mawson, yeah.
Right? At this level, they'll be the type of guys that can help us.
Ayew?
Jordan Ayew, he was one of our best fucking players.
In the Premier League.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, they'll sell him.
I'd fucking sell him.
We're gonna be.
They're gonna sell him and sell him late.
Yeah. And we're gonna be left with nobody, and then they'll go, oh well, what happened was it?
He went late.
And there'll be a load of excuses, and then you're going into the fucking season again, and it's the same negativity. There's no positivity. You just want, don't you? 2 or 3 signings can fucking change an outlook.
They'll get that, right?
They won't.
I think
they won't. I got no fucking faith that is going to happen. This Jordy Gavett is just another thing. Swans official tweeting about Love Island last night. Do you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, who's in charge of the media? We've said it before. Who's in charge of the fucking media? Wherever it is, he needs taken out the back and given a fucking slap because he's having a mare. Like everyone, don't give the people who like to be wound up any more fucking ammunition, like, you know, and then he's going out tweeting about Love Island. Like, don't fucking worry about Love Island. Can you just worry about what the fuck we're going to do next season, like, you know? So, I don't know. Seen they streaming the games? Have you seen that?
how's that?
Well, right. So the way I can work it out in my head is obviously because you've got more games in the championship.
Yeah.
Right? And they won't stream any 3 p.m. kickoffs.
Right, okay.
So that means that's a big bulk of the season.
Yeah.
So they won't stream any games that we are televised anywhere in the world.
Okay.
So that means anytime we're on Sky, which because we're a Premier League side has been relegated, we'll probably be on the most. None of them will be televised. It's taking away another chunk. Then apparently because we're a Premier League side that got relegated, we will actually get US TV coverage as well. Some.
Right.
So none of those games will be televised. So it's a small cross section.
Fuck, what are they fucking...
What it'll be is like, you know, Tuesday night we've got like, I don't know, Leeds. That will probably end up being on TV. But, you know what it'll be?
Walsall.
There'll be, Tuesday night and we've got fucking whatever. That will be the type of games you can stream, and you can pay, I think it's like, they were saying a tenner, but another one I saw said $7.99. So I don't know, or you can buy like a season pass, and I was like, I ain't paying shit.
Oh, fuck that.
You know what I mean?
That's what Corey's for, isn't it?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Do you know what I mean? So, no, good luck to them with that, like. But fuck me, I was trying to see less Swans games this year, not fucking more. You know what I mean? Don't give me the option to see more, like. You know what I mean? I'm going to watch the fucking Saints. I will go watch a Rock's birthday, got a fucking Saints. Dino, you have to get your boots back on, kid.
I think they're done right.
Nah, surely it can't be over. UFC 226 this weekend, right?
Yes.
Biggest card of the year?
No, but it's a big card, yeah.
It's a giant card. You know, you got
super fight, isn't it?
Heavyweight title fight. Did you agree? I said earlier in the WhatsApp group, Cormier wins, but I want Miocic to win.
Yes, I'd agree with that. I think Cormier will win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I prefer Stipe.
I would prefer Stipe to win, but I think Cormier wins.
Yeah.
He just looks like a proper down to earth fucking guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, but not only that, he's a heavyweight.
Yeah, he's a heavyweight.
I mean, DC, he's already been beaten twice by John Jones.
Yeah, he's never going to give it that spectre. Right, this is a legitimate question. He said in a week that if you've tested positive at any point in your career for performance enhancing drugs, you're automatically out of the greatest of all time
I'd agree with that.
Right. So that takes Anderson Silva out.
Absolutely.
That takes John Jones out.
Absolutely.
That takes Federer out.
Absolutely.
Right. If DC beats Stipe, is he the greatest of all time?
Absolutely.
Right.
That's me. That's me. Yeah. If you cheat, fuck the pound for pound.
Yeah.
You're gone. Simple as.
Yeah.
Especially in a combat sport, isn't it? It's not like you cycling up the fucking Alps in France, like.
We're in a sport that you try to hurt people.
Yeah.
If you take any kind of advantage,
illegal advantage,
you fucked. That's what I think. There is a strong argument, against it, because people can argue that they didn't take this and it was tampered substance, or I don't know the terminology. I just think if you fucking about, you're not in the pound for pound. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not in the greatest of all time.
So I'm not the biggest Cormier fan.
I loved Anderson.
Yeah,
absolutely loved
Anderson was my favourite fighter.
Yeah.
But
he's fucked it. He took drugs.
I'm not a gigantic fan of Cormier, but I can respect what he's done. In my opinion, if Cormier beats Stipe, doesn't matter that he lost twice to John Jones.
Yeah. He's
the greatest of all time, I think. If you look at his record, I know he beat at heavyweight before he dropped the light
John
heavy.
Jones took drugs. So regardless of he's the best ever.
He's the best ever.
We all know that, but he took drugs. So fuck him. That's what I think.
He can't be classed. Massive fucking loss that Max Holloway had dropped.
Yeah.
Did you see the interview with the Bisping thing?
Yeah, I did watch it. Yeah.
Crazy. I was thinking about it on the way home.
It's definitely punches mine.
Do you think so?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Just to give a precursor of what happened. Max Holloway had been pulled out of his featherweight title fight with Brian Ortega because doctors found concussion. And was it this week that he was in that? He done that interview with Michael Bisping was on.
I believe so.
It was this week that he was in an interview on TV and he was slurring his words and stuff. Right. I said straight to you, it looked to me punch drunk.
Yeah.
And it sounded punch
Yeah,
drunk.
it did.
Right? But then I've been watching Embedded this week, and Max Holloway definitely not punch drunk and Embedded this week. He's completely
really
on a point, right?
Right.
Max Holloway's from Hawaii, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's had a little smoke before he fucking done that?
couldn't more than possible, like, yeah.
The flip side, you think of the fights he's had.
Oh, and drawing the line.
He's taking some fucking,
he dished it
but
up.
if he's talking similar period of time, and he's clear, he's concise, then it could be bullshit.
But the doctors wouldn't whip him out unless they were certain, especially on a fight of that magnitude.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
So, if it is, then that's a shame because that was a. Look, I'm looking
I still
forward
think
to
I'll take a beat tonight. Do you? Or are you?
I like Holloway, mind. He's. I like Ortega.
I fucking love Holloway.
I think. I think.
Brian Ortega beats him.
I think it's. I doubted Holloway in the past, and he's come through. So, I think both times he fought Aldo, I thought Aldo was going to beat him.
And I would, yeah.
And Aldo didn't even get close to beating him. So I couldn't, even though I thought to myself, yeah, Ortega will beat him, I didn't want to go against him. The card is brilliant. Ngannou against Lewis. Chiesa Pettis.
What you got?
Ngannou and Lewis.
I got Lewis. I think Lewis will stop him.
I think Ngannou will chin him, because he's too slow. He's not Steve Miocic.
I just think Lewis is ready to stick his neck.
Lewis is cutting weight, to make 265.
Yeah.
Monster. But it's a massive card. Fucking Saturday night. Felder and Perry. Great fight. I like Paul Felder.
It's only, I can't see anything but Paul Felder will beat him.
Beating him up as well. Uriah Hall, Paulo Costa. Great fight. Costa's, was he like 11-0?
I think Costa beats him.
Yeah, I think Costa beats him as well. So UFC's going to be fucking massive this week.
Brilliant.
I'm going to see it. Did you see Matt Serra? Fucking
brilliant.
Did you see it?
He's like Rowan Crocker.
Oh, brilliant, right. So Matt Serra posted on his Instagram that he was in a restaurant in Vegas. Some drunk guy was performing, threatening the waiters and that. So someone's filming it, and Matt Serra has mounted this guy on the floor, got wrist control, and has pinned him on the deck, riding him like you would like a fucking rodeo ball.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And the guy's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. And
Sarah's got him pinned on the floor, waiting for security to come, laughing, talking to him. And next thing, a security guard comes over, and like he doesn't know what's going on, does he? So this guy is shouting up to the security guard, I want to press charges against that guy. At Sarah, riding him on the floor.
As they inducting Sarah into the Hall of Fame this weekend, like.
People don't understand, like, technique and knowledge, it trumps attributes. Trumps attributes every single time.
Yeah,
every time.
He's a fucking absolute different league.
You've seen when he used to do the clips with Nick Fitzhuff and he fucked him. And what was it was like a brown belt? I don't know. Maybe.
Sarah's different level altogether, then he.
Play with him. His levels.
So are we going to call it a day?
That's done.
I forgot to kick the can out. Yeah. We're both fucking 8 cans. So before we go, gotta say good luck to Starkle this weekend.
Absolutely.
Starkle's fighting on a white collar, and obviously Starkle listens to every episode. He's one of the boys, and he's one of my other good mates. So good luck to Starkle fighting in a white collar this weekend. Do you want to shout out the gym?
Yes, please. Yeah. CF24 Swansea.
What is it on Twitter? Do you fucking know?
We haven't got a Twitter handle.
Can people still buy tickets?
Sports complex. Yeah, of course they can. Yeah, there's always room for a few more.
And at Budo Wales on Twitter.
Yes, at Budo Wales on Twitter.
At Dino Gambatesa.
Yeah, chuck me in as well.
Chuck me in as well. Fucking hell, see all that follows you. Right, this was back. It's a quick one, and and hopefully, even though we don't support England, we're hoping England beat Sweden.
I'm not.
What?
Oh, no chance.
Fucking, this is racist, you know.
It's not
Italian
racist.
Cunt. And so we can do the fucking next Tuesday or Wednesday. We can do the World Cup semi-final podcast. We literally be throwing patio furniture around. We don't give a fuck.
There'll be no need to throw patio furniture. Sweden will beat England.
We'll be having IKEA meatballs setting up flat pack furniture.
What do you reckon the score, Dino? Go and give us a score.
I think it'll go to extra time, and I think Sweden will nick it.
You fancy
Do an extra. I do, yeah.
Budo 31 this weekend. LC2. Doors open at
5:45. First fight 6:30.
6:30.
Please come down.
You can get tickets on. You can still get tickets on the door. It'll be fucking hell of a night. I won't be there though. Patrick will be there. And that is it for us. This is episode 37. We're out.
Ambition is critical.